my friends. Hello, my bro. For really though. Yo, y'all gonna like not even believe what happened. Is the randomizer on? Yeah, it is. The randomizer is on, but I'm putting it to this for now. Until we're ready. Until we get them likes. Until we get them likes. Until we get the likes. Cause otherwise, it's gonna chill. Hey, what's up, Joey? Joey G. What it do, what it be? What's up, Joey G? What's going on, brother? Hey, did you see that they tried to raid us and we, apparently, my little bit of defenses, it worked. They failed. This door was gone. And this fire trap was only half damaged. Yeah. So that means they sat here going, probably throwing grenades and whatever. Dude, the fire trap, what the heck? Someone out here looting? The fire trap, guys, only had half health left. That means they had to have at least tried. Isn't that awesome? Stu, did you hear that, dude? Look at, they tried to raid us while I was offline. Look at my turrets and stuff are still standing. I can't believe it. I threw all that up before I went offline. Because some stream snipers popped on and they were like, we're going to raid you. We're watching you on TikTok right now. And I was like, all right, well, how about this then? Turret. And I just started going crazy. That's basically, I spent the entire last stream setting up defenses. That's all I did. And talk about W, fire trap, bro. Dude, I didn't even know there was even a raid. I was like, I logged on. I was like, okay, I started to walk out. And I was like, what the heck? The front door was gone. I'm like, where's the front door? So then I looked and I'm like, wait, the fire trap's damaged? And I'm like, oh my God. It dawned on me, whoa. We just literally pulled a fire trap defense. A single fire trap defense. Isn't that crazy? Nagala, if it comes to, possibly. Just, you'd have to give me like a little bit of time just to take a glance at how long. The thing is, I do, you've been watching for a little while. I recognize your name. I know. So possibly. There's only been one person that it's been kind of like that it was a no after they became a super fan, that they weren't able to kind of skip past the wait, and that was just because they had already had like a little past of issues, like they had already stream sniped me in the past. There's a guy in the bush. Really? There could be, actually. I believe it. There's been guys in the bushes this whole time. I would believe it. You? Oh, okay. Well, you know what's funny? That's literally where a guy was in the bush. Like, was it yesterday? Yeah. The sniper got me there. The cheater. Oh, it's the cheater. Dude, all three of us. We literally walked out, and this is how we knew it was true. We walked out of the base. Yo, what did you do, Brady? We walked out of the base, and literally, look at this, guys. I was here when I died. Watch this. Safe zone. See that? Aw, thanks, Nagala. Isn't that crazy? Safe zone. Bam. Safe zone. So, in the short period of time from walking from that beach to there, a guy jumped out of the bushes and killed all three of us. AK. And didn't miss a shot. Dude, thank you so much for the super fan, my dude. So here, give me 1 second. You know what I mean? Aw, thank you, buddy. Thanks, my dude. No doubt, Bruno. That's cool, though. Here, give me 1 second, bro. The right one here. Okay, here we go. Okay, so Nagala. Have you already done all the stuff in the Discord? Thanks for the follow, Max. You rule, mate. Thanks, my dude. I'm chewing a little bit of neuro gum right now. Oh, you know what's funny? I'm actually glad I grabbed some water. The bases were kind of running out of just regular old water. Any extra jugs is great to toss in. Now you got me nervous. I'm like, this dude's in the bushes out here, dog. I'm like, I'm sure of it now. I'm like, now I know. Oh, nice. It's kind of hard to find anything we actually need now. You know what I mean? Only thing we actually need right now is something like, we need low grade. Actually, it's funny because I was walking back. We need low grade metal, you know, jackhammers, that type of stuff, of course. But low grade, we're basically out of metal and low grade. Well, thank goodness the rock just helped out a bunch and dropped off like a nice stack of, like, it's cooking up now, but a bunch of uncooked metal, which is gonna save the day on the upkeep. Did you guys see the clip? I logged on. I literally go in the Discord. I'm like, hey guys, what's up? Yeah, I'm gonna pop on a little bit. I'm just, you know, just getting ready. Got to get the little man into bed and stuff like that. I'm gonna pop on and just take a glance at the old upkeep. Dude, log on. I walk out of the room. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. The gum definitely works. Totally. So, I stroll out of the room. I'm like, yeah, whatever. No big deal, right? And then all of a sudden I'm like, well, let me go see what's going on. I walk into the room. I glance down to see how much the upkeep is. Did you guys see the clip? I clipped it. I literally pulled my phone out and just like, I recorded the screen immediately so you guys could see. Here's the base right now. Here's our clan base. And the boat that we took to the open sea the stream before last. It's kind of a bummer. I wish I was a little bit earlier tonight. We probably could have hit the open sea. But I don't think it's probably going to be gone because I'm still just kind of getting ready right now and it's already open now. So we're kind of... Yes, so there's only 2 minutes of upkeep for anybody that didn't see the clip. The open sea is actually kind of amazing. I know a lot of people complain like, oh, they nerfed the loot a teeny bit, but dude, whatever. You know what I mean? It's like... Good, they probably needed to because I went and I thought it was the best thing ever. Oh, by the way, look at this. While I was offline, somebody tried to raid us. They went through this door. This was no longer here, and this fire trap was half damaged. Dude, I was so proud of it. I immediately ran and spent the little bit of metal we had to repair it. Even though the base, I mean, obviously I put a little already in the base, but even though we're down to like a couple hours still, I immediately repaired this because I was like, dude, you did a good job, dude. How bad, I mean, look, and I'm not even trying to be like a jerk or anything, but how bad do you really have to be defeated by a single fire trap? You know what I mean? A single one placed right here. And don't get me wrong, it's kind of a nice placement because if you don't really have the right, like if you don't have a bunch of grenades or the right items, you're kind of like, oh, wait a minute, shoot. You can't really get in, you just can't. You have to kind of sneak it. I actually, dude, I wanted an extra shotgun trap here pointing down. We ran out of metal. And we went to the open sea and when I went onto Metal Island, it wasn't all of us. It's like nobody's fault. So I just say to myself, I forgot the pick. You know what I mean? I forgot the tier 2 pick. And I was like, no. So we luckily on Sulphur Island, we remembered and I got about 4K. But we would have came back with so much metal if I remembered to bring that pick or a jackhammer. The thing is, that's why I wanted to go to the open sea now, or not now. It was like I was hoping I would have the time. It's not going to work out, but because if we could kind of, even if I didn't have the firepower to handle the ships, which we probably do, the islands are easy peasy. I mean, I could probably take the islands alone, and you have good chances of getting cargo drops there because you activate these little things and they drop. It's the same thing as if you dropped a cargo. Not a cargo. I keep saying cargo. Supply drop. Supply, not cargo. You know what I'm talking about? Lock crate. Supply drop. So it's really awesome. It's like a little button thing, boop, 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 and immediately drops down. It's sick. Okay. No, I'm gonna make it nice and easy for you, my dude. I'm gonna make it way easier for you. So Nagala, well, just make sure you do the 2 things that I asked everybody else because it'll only take you 2 seconds. So go into the Wid Clan intro part, and there's like 2 threads underneath it. And for some reason, if you can't find them, all you have to do is click the Wid Clan intro, and then at the top of the screen there'll be a little thread, kind of like a spool. Some people know. Some people are like, yeah, obviously JT, and some people are like, well, huh? So I'm not sure how good you are with Discord. But anyway, if you're good with Discord, pop up into those threads, and it's just 2 things. One of them I think you can ignore. No, one of them's the hours, like, hey, what's your hours? And the other one is, what's your name here and over on there, so that I know what your TikTok name is as opposed to your Discord name, because it's very confusing as to know who's who. So just do that real quick, and then once you're done with that, yes, I am going to do the random crosshairs. I noticed we're at 2K. Let's do it. Boom. So guys, for every 2K likes, I'm gonna do the randomizer, the crosshair randomizer. What? Ooh, I got kind of I like that one. What is that one? The bunny? What's that? The bunny blaster? Yo, what it do? What it do? Dylan, did you see my clip? Oh yeah, yeah. Player ships. I got rocked by player ships, but not this wipe. not this way. What's good? And Connor, thank you for that. Oh, so Nagala, once you're done with those things I just said, which shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, then hit me up direct. Like, just say direct, say like, hey, what's up? Then say, let me know here. And now that you become a super fan, and like I said, skip by the other stuff. I'll send you where we're at. But since it's since it's already in the middle of the wipe and it's not fair to the other people, you'll just do what basically all the other people that just started is I give you anything you need. I can give you, but just make a small base nearby, and then as long as the wipe goes good, you'll be in just standard normal, and in the next wipe it'll be normal. And that's what we've been doing with everybody that skipped past and went super fan. That's kind of the that's been the protocol is the word. So yeah, so we're good to go. Just do it up. Thanks for saying that, Zach. Good looks, brother. Oh, Max. Oh, you got it. Oh, you can always start a new one, right? Right? Isn't it? I don't even think it's probably that difficult to do, right? So low grade is going to be something. Oh, a refinery. Getting to where we have so much crude. Like I'm talking, we have thousands of crude, but absolutely no low grade. And I'm talking 0 low grade. It's scary. Oh, guys, kind of want to something too. 0 low grade. It's no good. Oh, I also noticed I made a small mistake, and I knew I was going to do this. When I added all of those turrets, I'm putting a strain on the power. It means everything's working, except for the fridge is occasionally. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Isaac? As you can see, look, it's clicking off. And the cool thing is, it's clearly not too bad, because in the entire time I've been offline since yesterday, all of this stuff is only decayed a teeny bit. So hopefully it'll be okay. The thing is, I needed to get as many turrets up as possible. I had too many threats where I had to take some of them seriously. You know what I'm saying? You know? They got ban evasions? Oh, I'm sorry. Whoa, oh, I'm like, yo, bro, what did you do, fam? Who are you? We got Escobar up in here, son. I have, but like, Vortex? Yes, I have, but like, bro, like for like a couple minutes. You know what I mean? I can't say truly like, yeah, I played it a lot or anything, because I would just be lying. You know what I mean? I don't want to steer you wrong, bro. You know what I mean? I don't want to lie to you. So it's not like I haven't played a lot. I just have like just kind of popped it on. I basically own it, and that's it. Oh, I know, right? Dude, I didn't even realize that high pop was 100 over there. Low pop is 100 for me. You know what I mean? Someone's like, yo, I'm low pop. I'm like, yeah, dude, 100. You know what I mean? I'm like, no one's on here, dude. It's dead. I'm like, dead server, bro. It's down to like almost like triple digits. Like, that's good. No, but I'm like, seriously, it's down to 100. And like what? I didn't even realize that that's crazy. Yo. Like, yeah, low pop is 200, right? Exactly, dude. Exactly. And like that's how I see it too. Oh, look at this. We're finally here, boys. Oh man, it's like, one of these guys are just a high qual. Ooh. I kind of want to get that soon too. I need. You know what? We need scrap. Scrap is actually easy to get. We need like 1,000 scrap to finish all this off. Yeah, we need about 1,000 scrap, and then everything's gonna be so magical. Once we have 1,000 scrap, we're gonna have AK, access to C4 rockets, bolties, everything. You know what I mean? Danny Fries, what up, brother? What up, bub? What you doing, dude? I'm chewing too. I'm like, I know you chewing as well. But the cinnamon, though, not the 100. The cinnamon. The low strength. So, I got a little bit of scrap to use now. I kind of want to just go straight down because I want to get an AK in the base just because when people go, do you have an AK? I want to show it. I want to craft some bolt actions. Dude, it's been so long that it's ever since basically the blueprint update, it's been very difficult to be tier 3 as a solo guy. So it's been a while. So bolt action, I had it, I kind of forgot for a while. I started thinking bolt actions cost about 50 or 60 high qual. When I looked and was reminded, wait, it's 20? Bro, we have basically infinite metal pipes and springs. We have lots of rifle bodies. And the high quality metal keeps pouring in. Dude, that means I'm going to be able to roll with a bolt action rifle as like a second weapon again. I haven't been able to do that forever. I've been wanting to do that forever. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, dude, you saw the clip then about the metal? Yeah, actually, with that said, actually, let me see. I bought it 6 hours, so right now, As long as I put aside a little bit more for when it's all like, yeah. As long as we bring in a little bit more than we got here, we should be able to use some that we have and keep it going. Because remember, we need another like 24 hours worth. But thank goodness we're doing good. Did you hear about that? Someone tried to raid us? Dude, you remember where your body was where you were sleeping in the front? And I eventually put a fire trap there. Apparently that fire trap defended the base for us. I saw the up scope. I made a joke with it. What did I put it on, guys? I put it on something ridiculous, and I'm like, let's go. Yeah. I put it on the Tommy gun, and I was like, let's go, guys. And I was like, I'm just joking. I put it back in. yeah. I was joking. I was trolling with it yesterday. I was like, let's play. I was like, whatever. When I was like putting on really bad guns and like messing around for a second. Yeah, I did, but I did see it. Isn't there two? I think there might even be two in the base. Maybe I don't know. I think there might be two in the base, but I could be wrong. Okay, so I'm just gonna bite the bullet and do it because no matter what, we kind of have to spend this. So I'm doing it, done. Cool thing is, we got one of these already. I put it in one of my little secret stash areas because it's like one of my favorite things to have gotten that we got so far. I do read comments. I always do, man. What's up? And thank you for saying that, Ray's gameplay clips. Yeah, dude, unbelievable fire trap. W fire trap all day. It's like, I love fire traps, but that really did it. I can't believe the turrets weren't the things that did it. And it shows that I really kind of had a smart play. Like, I had a really good idea going. Because think about it. If they did get in, right? That means they were trying to go through the front door. Which is what I kept saying to everybody. I was like, dude, I'm thinking about the base design. And they're going to look and they're going to realize there's a lot of high quality metal areas. It's going to be too tough. But it's not that like long or wide of a base. Or even that tall. So anyone really want to, they're going to think, anybody, and particularly if they're not that good, they're going to go, you know what? Let's go through the doors. Yeah, I'm telling you, I bet you money that's what happened. Because I told you, so I logged in, I came out here, and I opened this. I was so surprised. So I popped this open, and this door is gone. This is just missing. So I'm like, wait, what? I was like, wait, we've been raided? I'm looking around, nothing's missing. And then I'm like, wait, I checked the fire trap. It still had 30 gas in it, right? I think it had 80. It didn't even have a lot, which little do they know. They only had to burn out about 38 more, and it was empty. Like just to think how bad these players are. Well, I can't believe it stopped some players. Like it's so funny to think that was happening when we were offline. So with about I put about 30 in cents. So with about 50 low grade, it held back an entire like people that were able to at least go through this door and had plans on whatever. You know what I mean? They had to at least know there's plenty of garage doors in the way. So what a waste of boom to blow through a garage door and not even destroy even a fire trap. Plus, the reason why I know they must have been trying because it was half damaged. They must have been either shooting it at a weird angle and probably because it's kind of a dip. You have to hop up. So they probably just couldn't get the angle and they probably threw grenades and just couldn't do it. So since it did such a good job, I had to immediately repair it. You know what I mean? I had to. I was like, yeah, you did fine work. You did fine work. When a fire trap defends your entire base, you make sure it stays around. And you keep it well fed. Oh, you know what? With that said, we need to figure out a way to utilize this. I don't. Oh, for anybody who has the screen horizontal, vertical, you always want to switch it up to horizontal so you can actually see the loot and stuff on the sides. Just because this particular game has a lot of like the best stuff on the side. You know what I mean? It's like yo, the game's here, but the loot's right here, bro. It's over here. So if you want to see like the best stuff, I highly suggest turning your phone. And if you give it a little swipe, it can get rid of like if you're like, yo, I don't want to look at all these pesky chatters. You can swipe it. You know what I mean? Me, I want to see these pesky chatters. I need the pesky chatters. No, I'm just kidding. No, but really, like you can if you're just like watching and like this, and the words are in the way. So the fire trap. What's up, Carter? What's up, brother? Dude, the fire trap does need a promotion. And you know what? I'm sorry, fam. I'm making a special. I'm going in the clan. I'm making a special rank. The fire trap ranks you guys right now. The fire trap made with the biggest play so far. It defended the base when we were all sleeping. So currently, my second in command is fire trap 1. So if I'm not on, whatever fire trap says, that's where you go. Just do it. But like, man, how awesome, right? Oh, thanks for the finger hearts and stuff, by the way. And the heart me's. Oh yeah, the heart me's really help, by the way. Thank you. Those heart me's and I think Go Populars and stuff, those help a lot because there's like a campaign going on where get points and stuff. And remember, like last year, nice crosshair time. Remember last year? Last year I used to always get all. I used to like do pretty well in some of those little campaigns, like the TikTok campaigns. I'd get like third place sometimes, and there'd be like thousands of people in these. I don't do that as well anymore, obviously, because I haven't had focus. But I think I could probably get to that point again. These streams have been pretty banging lately, so I couldn't imagine that we wouldn't have a chance, you know. Yo. That's funny. I got a weird one. You see the crazy ones that just popped on the screen? I thought it was ready to like mess with me that time. All right, I think. Okay. I wonder. I know. Ding. Oh yeah, I forgot the rose makes that noise. Ding. So I wonder. Oh, by the way, Rock, are you here? Is the Rock in the building? If you are, I kept your backpack for you. I don't want you to lose it. I'm gonna pop outside. I'm just doing some last minute things in here. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got one of these on purpose. So this is what I have. This is the captain's gun I'm trying to set up. So when we go to the open sea, oh, you know, I am slightly prepared for the open sea. What is wrong with me? I probably should have just started heading out right away, man. You know? Right? The Carter Apartments, dog. Yo, Treasure Clover, yo. The GGs. Thank you, guys. Twerking Trent. Twerking Trent, dog. But, dude, I don't know if you guys ever... Dude, 51 damage. It shoots 51. Dude, you put this piece in that. You put this piece in this. It shoots 51, brah. 51, brah. And do you see the range? Do you see the difference? Like, look at this. Do you understand how crazy this becomes? Range, 188, 40 damage, right? Bruh. Yo, Snoop Rob. Bruh. Snoop. Robbie. Bruh. Bruh. Now, see, all jokes aside, 51 damage, and like I just said, the range, look at the range. Buck 88, look at the range on this. 457. Who came up with that? Who came up with that, right? Wid, what it do? What it do, clan? We're clan, what it do, baby? Wid, baby, Wid, baby. Sonic, boom. Sonic, boom. Clan Wid, baby. Clan Wid. So yeah, dude, it really is. The SKS with this piece on it, though. Because remember, it shoots, what does it shoot without it? Let me double check. Oh, I gotta pop out of it right like this. It shoots 43, which means it's only only 3 extra damage over the SAR. But when you drop that on there, boom. This thing becomes a monster murderer from a distance. A muzzle break and laser, yeah. I can dig it. Particularly, oh my goodness. Particularly the laser. Yeah, that's buck wild. So, okay. So the reason I'm going to put it away right now, the flash hider, I can see that. Awesome. Did you send me the direct message, my dude? So anyway, just so I can explain what I'm talking about with this gun before I head out or go to do something different. This gun, I was calling it like the captain's gun, right? And the idea is that's the type of weapon I want to have when I'm on the boats. Because every time I've been out in the open sea, and obviously I was thinking this and then bolt action together. Because almost all of the combat is far distance. Now, obviously, when you jump on the boats, it's closer range. And then something like, actually a custom would kind of rule there too. But MP5, obviously, you're going to do. So, you know, you run in with the MP5 up close. And I'm thinking maybe even MP5 and Bolty combo. But you could cut all that out and just do this with the SKS. That's what, just tons of ammo, this with the compression drive. And just don't really engage close. Just take everything out from so far away. The range is insane. It literally has, it's more than double the range. It's like significantly more than double what the SAR can shoot. And think about how far the SAR shoots in general is a nice distance. It's fine distance. So just, you know, any player understands how far you can shoot. Imagine that doubled. Plus, think about double with like 20%. Because think about it, it's 188 or 457. That's crazy. You know what I mean? I'm just imagining. You can see as long as you see that person, and you can put high velocity ammo in there, because obviously you need the high velocity to handle that range. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you put high velocity ammo in that. That's key. Medic! So you put high velocity ammo in that, and then it becomes the captain's gun. So when you're whether you're taking out scientists or other players in other ships, the ultimate far distance gun that allows you to keep shooting like that I think you can create without worrying about using your like military gear. Just a thought. It's just something that I did previously when I went out into the open sea. I did that with the SAR and it was really fun. The only problem was I very quickly ran into a look at this one of my better kits right here. Oh, speaking of good kit, you notice the metal chest plate with 4 of the metal plates is actually better than the ballistic chest plate. Isn't that sick? So this kit right here is amazing. I'm not going to use it right now because who knows what's going on. All right, I'm going to roll out real quick. Should I take this with me? Oh, here, before I go out of the base, let me check my phone so I can... so what I'm going to do is send me the message, Nogala. I'm going to give you the serve, and then go by the apartments, and then you basically can find where I'm at. It's up to you if you want to build a base first or whatever. You probably want to catch up with me so I can give you tools and stuff like that. So find just whenever you can find me, like, and just remember I'm streaming, so I can't like stop and like, 'cause some people forget and they're like, hey, can you stop and bag me and draw me in and stuff. It's like, no, the part of the rules is like when I'm streaming and I have to focus on the stream. So as long as you can make it to me, you're good to go. Sometimes it's a pain for some people because they die trying to walk there and stuff like that. But as long as you get it to me, I'll tag you in. Bing. I'll tag you into the team. I'll give you some stuff you can use. You can build up, and then you can like at least finish up this wipe with us. And then everything goes good. We'll link you up proper for the next one. Yeah. Let me double check Discord see if you sent it yet. I think you did. Somebody did at least. Was that you? Whoops. Actually, I don't think it was you. No, you haven't sent me a message yet. Yeah, so just send me a message direct on Discord so I can just pull it out and respond. So just do that as soon as you can so I can respond, buddy. Okay. So, oh yeah, I was just in there. I'm gonna just put this backpack away. I don't think the Rock is gonna really care that much about it. But look at this, guys. We have a lot of boom. I was gonna say I have a lot in there, but we have a lot of boom total together. Look at this. We got 9 because I have 2 more. So we got 9 slots. That's 9K right there. It's not too bad. Help me. Where's the new gun? Which one? Oh, we got a bunch of them. Like we got a bunch of MP5s. I have a bunch of MP5s. I got my LR300. I'm not rolling out with that right now. I'm a little bummed. I was just like a little bit too late. If I was on about a half hour earlier, I think I would have gone to the open sea and taken that LR with me and just said, let's roll. Because we needed metal so bad. Luckily, we already got it coming in. We should be okay. But I have a couple problems. Just a couple small ones. Like this one right here. I definitely overextended some stuff. And right now it looks like the only thing that's off is it looks like all the turrets are working, but this right here is slowly kicking on and off. Luckily, it's not too bad, because as you can see, the things have only rotted about 1/3, and that's over the entire like night since yesterday. Dude, the M16 is probably like one of the best ones, right? One of the best ones, right? I've been really trying. No, it's a pretty good gun. It's pretty good. Okay, let me... Oh, okay. Okay, so if you're not coming on right now, I'll just send it like later. If you're not like popping on right this moment and waiting, then I'll send it to you the minute the stream's over and stuff like that. So that's cool. That's fine. I just thought you were like waiting to right now. But yeah, so that means next time you're on, the message will be waiting for you on how to come in and meet up and like I said around the base or whatever, Plus I set up. Oh, actually, I'll have to set up another one. The clan tables keep getting broken because the little docks we keep making, like keep like decaying or people. I don't know if they. I'm kind of wondering if they destroyed the little like boat area we had, not the boat, but the little dock area we had, or if it decayed. I don't know, but it's no longer there anymore. Awesome, Nagala, that's perfect. All like I said, all you gotta do is just send that one message, because then I'll just see it. I'll be like, oh yeah, cool. And then also, you can use the intro part as well, or the free chat, right at the beginning to catch up with any members that might be on too. Because then once everything's all good, I'll give you the role in Discord, and then that has all like the information and stuff. And then at that point you'll have codes and stuff like that. Because it's easier to just put codes in the Discord in the private part, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so then you'll be good at that point. Okay, so no more poking around the base. I know I've been here too long. I just wanted to get everything situated. And sometimes talking and doing things at the same time can be a little difficult. So I got most up good. Oh, one thing I think I can do after... Oh, yeah. I forgot. I pulled the door off. There, I did it real quick. Let's fix it. I ripped that door off because I was like... Once I noticed the front door is rated in, I went, oh my god, let me fix that before anyone shows up and realizes that we have a little bit of a, you know, a slight weakness in the base right now. Let me immediately seal it. Not seal it, but fix it, you know? So, that's what I did. So let me make another one immediately. Dude, talk about, like, I had the right idea, man. I had the right idea. Because I knew someone was going to come try to raid us. I knew it. And, dude, what's crazy is even on the way that they would have been trying to raid in the base, I even had just changed those doors, the couple extra, what is it, the regular, not the garage doors, but just the regular metal double doors. So I switched those to garage doors, and it's like, man, I'm glad I did. I'm really glad I did, because that instead of them having a couple double metals to go through and thinking, oh, let's keep pushing through, they probably just saw garage door, and was like, nah, we can't do it. We gotta turn around, boys. We gotta turn around. You know, because that's what happened. They had to bail. I can't believe that though. They just, how lucky. I don't know if we're so lucky or if they were terrible. I'm just trying to think what happened. What player goes through all the trouble to blast through the front door and gets completely destroyed by a fire trap? Like, is it really? I want to laugh and go, haha, it must be that bad. But I mean, really though? Because he was good enough. They were good enough to at least, you know, collect the boom. You know? Nah, I doubt it, man. Why do you say they? You think multiple people? You don't think it's the troll? Not a sheet door, or you mean like a double door? Not a lot, because it's like what, 4 satchels or whatever. It's like 4. No, wait, 1, 2, 3. Wait, how many? Or is it 9? Wait, how many satchels is it again for double door? Because it's 4 for the door, 10 for wall. No, that doesn't even sound right. No, 10. Oh, it's 10 for garage door. I think it's 10 satchels for a garage door. I think, and 4 for a double door. Pretty sure. Unless. Okay, I'm glad I'm right there. Oh, it's 12, so I'm wrong. So it's 12 for garage door. I thought it was 10. Okay. So not too crazy bad for the actual sulfur amount is probably not, isn't. Oh shoot. One second. I'll probably go anyway. I just want to leave this metal in here. Don't ever give these cats anything. Alright, I'm gonna go for a stroll, see if there's any raidable bases around here, because we have a lot of boom. I want to see if there's any bases we can raid. A couple homies are on, but I don't know where they are, what's going on. But I might have backup, I'm not sure. I'm like, but don't get me wrong. My number 2's here. Number 2. The ultimate defender, dude. This guy one-manned an entire team. Dude, he one-manned an entire crew. They raided our front door. And who was waiting for him? This fiery gentleman you see before you. They looked him in the eye and they thought, oh no, you made quite a mistake. And flame came from everywhere. He started laughing. Fire from everywhere. Enemies were screaming. Everyone was burning. Oh! That's exactly what it was like. Oh! Enemies were just screaming. They fled immediately. But one was lucky. Tossed in a grenade. Did half damage to this fellow. But did he fall? Did he leave? No. He stood strong. True. Weird style, dog. Fooling you. How you doing, team? What server am I on? Purple Lagoon, dog. 2 Billy. No, I'm on officials. How do you join the team? Go pop in the Discord. That's really what you gotta do. Look at our boat. Look at our wonderful little boat. Nice little design. Only problem was we were lacking in sails, but otherwise it worked so nice. Like even like the slight little angles we had, having 2 doors on each side, those couple little attacks, those little bits really helped when rolling up on those boats, because like those those scientists, you know, they're smart now, and it's kind of cool. I like it. You don't just immediately annihilate them from a distance and they just die. If you shoot one even just once, they immediately take cover. It's kind of cool, and they throw smoke bombs and stuff. So they act like players. You know what I mean? I'm like, smoke bombs, they act like me, dog. What's up? I love smoke bombs. This game, it's so ill. Smoke bombs are like my favorite. Oh, so when we hit, so if you guys can help me out, when we hit 6K likes, I'll use I'll do the randomizer again, and so forth and so forth. I'm gonna random because this crosshair is a little funky. So every time we hit 2K, for every 2,000 likes, we're gonna randomize the crosshair. Plus, then again, everybody that does that too, you're also technically farming scrap in the chat to use like for TTS chat and stuff like that. There's a couple other things you can use with it too. But yeah, but it's just there's another reason to do that too. I just always want to mention it, you know. Here, I'm gonna pick up this scrap as I go, because remember, we're still short. I do not need arrows and bows right now. We're definitely short. Just what's like a couple hundred scrap. Actually, I think I worked it out. 1,000 scrap finishes us off. I'm pretty sure. No, that's hilarious. And to think okay, like it's so funny as you said that. I was saying 1,000 scrap will literally be exactly what we need to like unlock everything else we need, because we're at tier 3 now. So we need scrap. And to think I'd waste that, like, you know, in the apartment is like hilarious. You know what I mean? Just because the apartments now, at the end of a wipe, the apartments are garbage and pointless. I mean, if there's a player in there that has loot in there, that's got to be such a bad player. You know what I mean? Like, what player still has loot in a place where you can, any clan that's already just full of loot can just walk in and take it for the fun of it? It's 1,000 scrap for a key. That's why I laughed about the 1,000. So I was like, oh, I just said 1,000. Tell me there's some metal over here. Don't even front, bro. Don't even be like this to me. Don't even treat me this way. Don't treat me this way. Don't do this to me. Wouldn't you like to know, brother? Wouldn't you like to know? Likely story, my friend. No, I'm just teasing. Let's. Oh, sulfur. I'll grab it. Well, let's grab it. You don't. I don't know. Kind of want to go towards the road a little bit too, because I still remember 100. Was it 120 more, and I'll unlock AK. Then at least I can just craft one for the fun of it. But I'm telling you, I think these groups, the 2 clans around here, like the bigger ones, I think they've just been scouring this area day after day. I feel like if they were smart, they'd hit the stone nodes too, so that everything regenerates, and then you get more stone ones, more metal ones and stuff come back. Those stone ones just sit there. You know what I mean? I mean, I suppose they could be doing it on purpose, but I don't think so. I think that's just like a strategy people don't like think about. They don't realize. Like if you have the time, particularly if you have jackhammers and you're balling, you know, if you're like a clan balling, just rip through the stone nodes. You know, even if you throw it on the ground, just rip through it. It'll just be so much quicker. I'd probably do it now, just as I was talking, but I don't have a jackhammer, so it'd be take a little bit too long. Wow, this base has actually been growing. These guys, technically, this would be the raid, I feel like. I've watched this build, and technically, dude, we could do a ninja move, climb up there, drop a couple propanes, and just explode that entire power source. You know? Because who knows if that's running all the that could be running, because it's only one of them. It might be running all of the turrets. Destroying that and then waiting a little while, it might just burn it up. What is this? What? Oh, it hits me. What's this tomfoolery? This is a base? I mean, I guess we could raid this. Do we raid? Wait. This door. I guess it's pretty common, right? I just feel like I've seen this door around, right? I got the world's worst crosshair right now. It's so bad. So what I do is I randomize the crosshair. It's a fun thing we do. Every 2,000 likes. I'm waiting till it hits 6K. But I think y'all are trolling me right now because you got me stuck on this one. You guys got me stuck. Here's a cool thing though. I have kind of like a I have like a fix for if it really gets hardcore and like I get into a fight. When I click to right, I think so. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure, mate. There's another one. Jeez, not a lot of them, huh? It was a different building skin. Excuse me. Good call, because I didn't even remember that, dude. We're almost at... Oh, thank you, Liam. Thanks, man. Oh, and just remember, if you've only been following the stream for a very, very short period of time, it'll definitely be a little bit longer than for other people. Just as a heads up, that's just some people might not know that automatically. You know what I mean? People like that's why Nagala was like a dead ringer, because Nagala did it. Oh, thank you guys for those follows, by the way. Like Nagala had like skipped the line with becoming a super fan, but that only worked because they had so many hours in the stream previously. They weren't like brand new, like basically someone trying inside or something like that. Like they're definitely not. They haven't been planning for a whole 2 years or whatever, because it's like over 500 days watching. Well, there's a scrap I need. $750 scrap. I got it now. Actually, here. Let's go, horse. Remember, that gives you hyperspeed for, what, 12 seconds? Remember, a lot of people don't know that. I just hyperspeeded my horse. If you use syringe in your horse, it makes you super fast. I forgot a lot of people don't know that. Isn't that cool? Did you guys just see that happen? Thank you for the likes. I'm going to switch it. I can't believe that just happened, guys. I just smoked a dude for 750 scrap right when I said I need 1,000 scrap. What is happening right now? Oh my god, am I going the wrong way? Oh my god, I could be going the wrong way. Hold up. Because remember, I was really far away. Oh my god, hold on, I got a block. Oh my god, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Okay, hold up. Okay, we'll go this way. There's nodes here too. See this? Here we go. Here we go. Dude, how lucky was that? Did you see that, man? I can in a minute, but not when I'm like running with 800 scrap. Dude, right when I said I need 1,000 scrap, like scripted, dude, scripted. I like that I call scripted on my own stream. I'm like, dude, scripted, dude. This is scripted. Dude, it's crazy. How did that just happen? Oh! You okay, horse? You'll be alright, buddy. I gotta reload anyway. I'm all like focused on healing preparing to use the syringe on him. I was gonna prepare. Oh, I might still be aggro. I gotta be careful. Come on. Maybe not. Nope. Wow. Wow, dude. Dude, I just jacked that guy for 750 scrap, dude. Right when I said I need about 1,000 scrap. Like, this is literally what I said. The crosshair is crazy. We change the crosshair every 2,000 likes. So when we hit 8K, I'll change it again, my friend. Sometimes it's a great crosshair, and sometimes it's just like that. You know what I mean? Not so bad. Not so bad. Oh, look at crosshair. Time for the crosshair randomizer. What? Here we go. Come on. Give me a good one. Give me a good one. Hey! Not so bad. JTTTTTTTT. Tony, you want to know? I always do that, but you know what happened? I forgot to put the word on there. And when I was running, I started running towards the wrong color and went, so I had to double check it. That's why. And the reason why I sometimes leave some of the things empty, like the words, so that snipes and stuff that are watching don't go like, okay, his base is that way. You know what I mean? Yeah. I didn't bother to put one in yet, just because it hasn't been necessary, because I put a, there's another turret up there, a fresh turret, that gives me basically the same information. So I didn't bother yet. I might, you know. And a lot of it, that was kind of for fun anyway, and sometimes those are really useful, and sometimes they're just kind of fun. I kind of was doing that to, like, just kind of for show off, you know, just show you guys, like, hey, this is a kind of a cool thing I do. It's, like, it's fun. Dude, I can't believe I just got, I got, look at furnace. I just got all that scrap when I needed it so bad. How is this? This is so crazy. This is crazy. Whoa. That's AK. That's bolt action. Whoa, that's why. Now I understand. That's why in my mind I kept thinking bolt actions cost so much. It's the scope. It's the scope. Okay. I mean, it makes sense, but that's fine. I was wondering why I thought that. Let's make one of these. 20 in 5 years. Let's do it right now. Right? Let's see. Whoa, scary. 20 in 5 years. Did you hear that noise? Alright, let's get 5 years. Let's do this. I'm holding some right now. Oh, shoot.
Yo, LR guy just killed me outside. Careful.
Okay. He's probably trying to beat me here, but too late. Now I'm going to put, alright, let me get some of this high qual. Especially the stuff I just made, so it's not, yeah, it's too much in a way. Alright, that's 20 there, so I don't have to worry about as much. What did I say? It was 20? Yeah. We only have like one, or actually I think 2 of these doors. But it'd be really cool to have one right now. Yeah. Oh, look, plus I never get, oh, awesome. What do you guys want me to make? Why? I'm totally at this workbench a little bit. What's going on here? I love how it's like, you need workbench a little bit, but I have it. Spoon Kid, Restoria, Sinister, Armored, or Comics? What do you think, guys? The Spoon Kid one, because it looks hilarious. Spoon Kid one, I think might, yeah, I think we'll do Spoon first. Oh, we need 7 more for a second one. You know what I mean? That's sick. Okay, I'm gonna do this one first. Oh, he said there's with an LR guy out here, so something's going on. It might have been the guys that tried to raid back. And they're like, oh, well. Armor door, 3 more seconds. Yeah, word up, Dan. That's awesome, buddy. We definitely need it. Dude, look at this. We got an armor door now in this front area. Boom. What's up? What did it do? Go. How boss is that, dude? That is boss. Okay. Now, there's one other thing. Well, I don't want to go through all high quality, obviously. So, I'm going to hold off on going too crazy here. So we might need certain things, so I'm going to... So we only have so much. We don't really have... Actually, we don't even have that much. Because, you know, yeah, keeping everything. So, I'm not going to use any more right now, which is fine. We got everything. We even have... I have on rockets unlocked. Oh! Let's do that too, just so it's done. So I have every single thing unlocked except for armored double door. Which is still pretty cool. So, we can do that in a second too, with just a little bit more scrap. We won't even have it around the base if I look, but either way, we got that. That's awesome. We definitely need to get some more high qual now. But that's good to know that that part's done. I can't believe I just got all that scrap. It's so crazy. Dude, I can't believe I got that guy with its 750 scrap. It's so lucky.
Yeah, W.
It's crazy. Just how we're in, right? Oh, what? Never knew you could do what? Which one? Oh, yeah, Dan. Thank you for saying that. Hide your stuff in the apartments if you can. Somebody's definitely... It's probably him that was just shot D. So, we're good for now. So just keep it safe until... Even if it's after stream, too. Just to make sure. Oh, you didn't know about the hatch and armored door? Yeah, so every single armor door. Yeah, oh my god, it's so funny. I've like known that. I've always thought that was neat because I've always was like, I remember like my first like week of playing, like, well, not week of playing, but like week of like getting to the point where I got tier 3 and like armor door stuff, and I was like, why is it so special? You know what I mean? So I immediately was like, oh, cool, you know. And I remember kind of investigating it the first time I ever got one. Yeah, they all do that, and that's why some of them have like the skins are kind of neat because they make the hatch look kind of weird. That just happens to be right on the face, I think, just to be silly, but yeah, yeah, very very cool. I think it's cool. Well, hopefully we can get some more. Oh, you know what? Is there high quality anywhere else in the base? Oh, well, there'll be a little bit here. Well, now that this is gone. Oh, I realized something too. Oh, we have an extra eye in the sky, so I can set them. Oh, the power. That's what it is. There's a couple of things I want to reassess some of the power. I think the solar panels are no longer doing anything because I rerouted some stuff, which is good because that means there's a whole power source, and that means there's 2 medium batteries and 2 like this. Actually, things right here. This right here is a root combiner that has 2 solar panels attached to it.
If we can get an oil refiner, we have like 1,000 crew. Just know.
I know. I was saying that literally just as I started the stream, and that's literally one of the main things we need: metal, high qual, and low grade. But we got cheats heat cheaters hanging around, so watch out. Hardcore cheats.
Oh, I
guy,
know.
those people yesterday was
my shit.
Yeah,
like,
it was evil. So that's why I'm trying to. I'm like,
I ran outside as fast as I could, and I didn't even see him loot my shit, and then he was gone.
Yeah, just instant.
It's
yeah,
crazy.
It's evil cheatery. So I don't know if like we're gonna be able to do too much. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Too bad I wasn't on a little bit earlier because the open sea was like, it's probably ending right around now. It was like starting kind of right as like I was getting ready. I was like, oh, it's not gonna be ready by the time it's like if it was starting now, whatever, would be great. But my timing on that was bad because that would kind of help with keeping people away, letting me like from bothering us, you know. I gotta say though, it's hilarious that a fire trap kept them at bay. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was even half damage. That means they must have been trying. They were trying. To think right after that they would have been contending with more fire traps and then all the turrets I put inside here.
They couldn't handle the fire trap.
That's another reason why I'm psyched to get some more metal in here too, because I'll go crazy on making more shotgun traps just at all kinds of funky angles everywhere.
Yeah.
How do you join? You're in the DC? Well, you join by mainly just like being patient and then doing like the stuff in the DC afterwards. I mean beforehand and then being patient. Just make sure you just pop in the intro part, and then once you go with the WID clan intro, and then once you click that at the top, there's like a little spool that shows like it means like the threads. There's like 2 threads underneath it, and those are just like. One of them's like basically putting like your hours and the basic Rust info, and then the other one is what your name is on TikTok as opposed to Discord, just so I know who's who. So that's like really the basic stuff, and then once you're done with that, just make yourself like known, like hey, what's up? Like I said, most of that's already done in the other ones, but you can also do it in the free chat part of the WID clan intro part of the Discord. So yeah, just be active there and patient, and then I'll go from there. Because with everybody, I still kind of have to double check and see who's how many hours you have, and if you're like brand new to the stream. If you're absolutely brand new to the stream, it's very unlikely it'll be like soon. It'll definitely be a little bit of a wait. Some people have skipped by the wait by becoming a super fan, but because obviously I still have to protect the clan and stuff, the people that skipped by that way are doing it kind of like on a trial basis, like. It's like a no code type of thing. Like obviously I'll give them what they need loot wise, but basically everybody's been building bases outside, and a couple people obviously that have already become part of the clan are inside and stuff too. So that's how we've been doing the process, and it's working pretty well so far. So as long as you can handle, because that's the thing, as long as I think most people can, but as long as you can handle that type of process, then you probably won't have any issues. You know what I mean? Let me see back. I can quick. 620. Wow, that's a lot. Cool. People follow me for 620. Almost as much as everyone else. And more than some others. It's a long time, man. I don't know the hours. I just know the days. I just know since. The watch time is... Well, actually, the watch time is low. I don't know if that just means today. Because it says watch time like 18 minutes, but I think that just means today. Because, yeah, I've been on for what? 55 minutes. I don't know if you've been on for 18 or something. Showing only the last 10 comments. Yeah, I don't know if it shows the hours right there. I think it's just showing that and then the watch time today. It might be, it might show total watch time. Let me see someone else's name. No, okay, wait. Braylon, are you, should I buy this game? How new to the stream, Braylon? You just popped in. Yeah, it's a great game. Well, so Braylon's funny, worst one to choose because it's under 1 minute. Steph, it says 50 minutes, so clearly it's just today because I've been on for 55 minutes. Okay, so that's okay. So what? Excuse me, I'm getting rid of this gum. So that makes sense. So the watch time is that day. I'm out of root beers, boys. I had to break into the Capri Suns. Wait, that's a Kool-Aid actually. Put my gum right on it. Extra usage. It's a drink and a trash receptacle. Well, look who it is, mate. Cheers. Having low hours, in some ways, I prefer. In some ways, obviously, because in some ways I don't. But in some ways I do, because then there's a lot less, like, ego involved and, like, a lot less, like, I know how to play. Like, because the thing is, when it comes down to it, I know best, no matter how the stream's going, I'm always going to know what's best for my stream because it's my stream, and that's what this is like still about. So that's actually one of the main rules I always like want everybody to know is that, and I think that's one of the hardest ones for people to know, to get to understand. So, and I think the more hours you have, the toughest rule is the stream comes first and the game comes after. Because even though I say it all the time, people still will like say stuff, and it's fine. I get that they don't that it's not the first thing, because if you're not a streamer, why would you think that way? So I'm constantly have to remind people like, oh wait, no, I can't do that. That would be boring for the stream, or like, or hey, we're going to do this because it's more entertaining for the stream, and so on and so on. There's all kinds of decisions and various things that happen in the game because of the stream, and it also really that also affects the clan stuff. Like some people will expect like, hey, can you bag me and do all that stuff? And my answer always is no. And it's like, oh, what a jerk. And it's like, no, they have to understand. Who would ever want to watch a stream of some guy sitting there bagging people for 15 minutes? Everyone would leave. You know what I'm saying? So there's certain rules are just like, anything that's like boring side work, I can't do it. It has to be like on each other, you know. And I do mine too. You know what I mean? I do mine too. I don't expect people to do that. So that's kind of how we do things. So I just wanted to give a full explanation so that I don't come off too harsh, because that sometimes it's like can seem a little like tough. But anyway, okay. So did homie go? Can we see the upstairs part? I don't see why not. Just doing it. Site. See this puppy. It's your puppy. What the heck? Man, what y'all talking about up here? What's up, site? I know someone's talking to you. I don't even know what you're talking about. I will never bag my teammates. No, I hate it. No, I'm not going to explain. Actually, let's explain what I was just saying. Wait, no, I'm not going to, because that's the whole point of what I just said. No one wants to hear boring stuff. That's a boring team. So no, most of the time I won't. The answer would be no. I think I just explained that in a long way. I have no clue how you didn't understand that. But I don't mind saying it again. No, my friend, no. Sometimes, obviously, I will. And, like, even often will take longer than usual. But the stream is not going to suffer just because someone wants me to hurry up. Like, that's on them. Like already, just the fact that you asked that after me explaining it, you would not fit. It takes 30 seconds. Oh, word up. Awesome, you know what? Peace out, bro. I don't care. And dude, I love how you just did the thing. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna answer it because you're just stupid. It's just stupidity. Because I don't think we've done this. So you're one of like 18 people have done that. We're like, no, that's actually wrong. Because when you open up the screen, I have to block the screen because I have to worry about snipers and things like that, which takes extra time. I have to make sure of it so I can't mess up. I have to be like, wait, I have to tell people that I'm doing it. And in all that time, people go, what? I don't want to watch that and leave the stream. It's not just 30 seconds. And guess what? That's 30 seconds of my time. Like. Well, how is that not easy to understand? It's my time, and if you can't handle it, don't be here. Like, that's the whole point. Only 30 seconds. Then don't be here. That's the point. That's the point. Like, I set a rule. It's like, I get it. You're one of those people. Or you're one of those people that lives a life where it's like your kid, your mom, or whatever, your friends. They say no, and you just complain and go no, 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 and they go, oh, okay. No, I'm not one of those people. No, I said something, and that's how it is. The end. That's it. That's it. That's how it works. There's all these cats. Like, I just know it. There's all these cats that in their life they're like, well, it's only 30 seconds. No, that's not how it is. You can't just complain and say, I know what I'm right now. No, you're not. You're not. You're dead wrong. It's so annoying, you know? And it's like 100 people. Like, I don't know how many times someone just said that, and every time they're like, oh yeah, I guess you're right. Because I've done it too. Every time I take the time to stop. It's never just 30 seconds. It's not. It's not. You know what I mean? You have to, because I have to uplock the screen, I have to unblock the screen, and I have 2 computers running everything. So I have to go to a different Elgato just to block the screen. But of course, they know. They know all that. They know my setup. They know I have 2 different Elgatos. They know I have to block the screen with a separate setup because I can't do that because the game's here and the stream's there. But they know. They know. You know what I mean? Holy yap. Holy block. Bye. Holy peace. And there's my point too. Dude, if you can't handle yapping, then you should not be in the stream. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like that's a perfect example right there. Is someone being like, dude, you talk too much. Then why would you be here? You know what I mean? Why would you be there? Well, exactly, Joe. That's why I went, all right, peace. Because clearly that person doesn't fit. If you don't want to hear someone talking, then you don't want to be here. You know what I mean? And the minute someone says that, it tells me right away. Oh, in a minute or two, they're gonna just start being like, oh, you suck. They're just gonna start being negative. So before that happens, peace. You know, the second, people do it all the time, holy yap or whatever. And sometimes people say it like, you can usually tell by the way they type it. Someone would be like, holy yap, wink. You know, just joking around, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Things like that. Oh, dude, exactly. Telling me like, it's only this. It doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter if it's 1 second. It doesn't matter if it changes the reality of space and time and I get 5 seconds back. I don't care. It's the rule. You know what I'm saying? Wholly having no life and having to make new accounts to say one lame comment. Peace. It's gonna auto block, yeah. You guys gotta watch out. It's gonna auto block, yeah. You guys gotta watch out, dude. I saved you, but I'm not gonna be able to save everybody. It's gonna auto block. It's gonna auto block. I wouldn't joke, y'all. Y'all are gonna get rocked. Same for the people that like to click follow unfollow because they think it's funny. It auto blocks them. It's like, I'm sorry, dude. I can't help you. I saw yours, so I was able to stop it, but I switched to the other. I literally have to switch to my other mouse. I have to use this mouse. Which is why certain things aren't only 30 seconds, you know what I mean? But yeah, I literally had to go switch to the other mouse, click you specifically, and I had to do it before your name went away because then I wouldn't be able to find it. Yeah, anytime, oh shoot. Hold up. Anytime that's happened before, what did it used to have? Oh, for the blocking and unblocking thing, or not the unblocking, for the follow unblocking thing over and over again, that used to happen more commonly. I don't think people really just do it anymore. You know what I mean? People used to I think, maybe because the sound is lower, I think people used to try to troll me. You know, because I think ever since I've turned down the sound, I don't think it really is a big deal anymore. What? Oh, shoot! Anthony with the Galaxy, dude. Good looks, bro. Good looks. There's 3 apartments. Dude, thank you, Anthony. That's awesome. Yeah, I think there's a couple ladders on the wall. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're from the previous trolling, because, and again, bro, Anthony, I want to say it again. Thank you for the Galaxy, bro. You rule. Yeah, the Rocky one. No, that was. Oh, see, is it loud for you? No, I like that one. It's all good. I don't even hear it that loud anymore. It's like I actually turned most of them down. The thing is, that one's a Galaxy one, so it's like it's hard to hate on that one. Oh, where's it go? It's hard to dislike that one. You know. No. And it's the noise has never bothered me. It was just a request from you guys. You guys like had said it a bunch of times, like stream after stream after stream. The follow noise, because that one's different. It's like special and like and occasional, so it's like it's cool if it's loud. The follow was the one that was bad. It was like it'd be like bow, 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 and then trolls would be like unfollow follow, bow, bow, bow. You know what I mean? And like and I didn't even realize it was happening sometimes. And eventually it was the same thing as if you start spamming the same thing over and over again. Eventually it just boots you, and eventually back when it used to happen, I'd have to kind of watch it and I'd notice it. So I used to just warn people. You know what I mean? I would just kind of warn them. I don't know. I don't think gear fear. People have a different idea about what gear fear is, because I think that's what you're referring to. I'm guessing, and it's like because people tease me. People tease me and say I have gear fear just because I use just because I use strategy when I farm. Like I won't take my good gear out when I'm farming, and I you know what I mean? I choose my gear depending on where I go. And it's like, of course, you don't just walk out with your best stuff every time. But some people will be like gear fear just because I say that. You know what I mean? But no, I call it good strategy and playing the game well. You know. You know, I just realized people always ask why I crouch. It's because you can get under these quicker. I just realized because I was like, I just did it right now because you can kind of, and it's you know what, that is why. Because I have this, because I don't know if you guys notice, sometimes I close the doors a little more often than I probably need to. I'm constantly closing them just because I don't want to like forget, you know. So I'm constantly closing them even when I'm in the base. Now I think because of that, I've gotten so used to going like whoop, and ducking under. So people always ask me like, why do you crouch all the time when you're in the base? And I think that's why. Because I'm usually like walking around, crouch, and I scoop. I think it's because I'm used to just dipping under. it just made me realize right now. Okay, let me try to help out what's going on here with this metal problem. Oh wait, we could raid that base. Oh, that's why we need low grade. I can't make propane bombs without low grade. And I mean rockets. I can't do that right now. I don't even have a rocket launcher, and I don't know. I don't know. That seems like crazy. I mean, I guess we could. We're at that point now. But we need high quality metal. Should we try to take? I mean, I guess C4, but it would take some time having to build it all up. Plus, that still takes low grade. So low grade's still the biggest. That's hard. That's a hard question, man. That's a hard question. My favorite gun in the game. That's a tough one. It's a tough one. No, that's a good way to put it. That's actually a good way to put it. Not everybody can cheat and roam with the best gear 24/7. Exactly. Because so many people that, like yesterday, when all of a sudden we got jumped by the one guy that killed 3 of us in 2 seconds. It just happened to be the guy that was been prim, all wipe. We destroyed his base, right? He's prim, all wipe, and then we destroy him in his base. And then a day later, he's AK and immediately spraying us with silenced AKs where we didn't. I never even saw where he was. Just the bullets hit me. The bullets just hit me. Just. So he immediately turned on his cheats, and he had an account that was different, where his name was slightly different. So literally, there's someone actively like hanging around trying to grief me using auto aim and stuff like that. Like dude. I mean, some of you guys saw this part live when I was on top of my base, and it's funny because I didn't have any loot for him to take, which was great. All I had was a bunch of, the concrete barrier. I like 8 concrete barriers. What a weird thing, right? But I was putting them up on the outside of the base, on the roof. So he starts shooting at me, and it's all, of course it's silent, so you don't hear anything. All of a sudden I'm just seeing bullets kind of, right, I mean, first one hits me, and they're just so close, right? And I'm already behind it, so I don't even understand how it's hitting me, right? It's because the aim is just like, it's the auto aim is just like letting it. It's hitting me no matter where I am. You know what I mean? So I'm literally putting them up and angling it. Like, how can he hit me? He's across the way. There's water in between, so it's not like he can flank or anything. There's water. So he only has one way to shoot from. And I'm literally just putting these all over the place, ducking behind it, and all of a sudden, just anytime I moved, I was getting hit at the weirdest angles, and it was literally the most obvious cheat. I mean, there's no way a player could do that. It's impossible. It's impossible. I don't. Where's plus bots? What do you mean bots? I know I have to put in my Rust Plus stuff, so I'm not using it right now. I have to take the time to do that. You know what I mean? 1 C4. Okay, well we have a lot, so we could do that. We could C4 that base. The thing is, I don't think it's needed, and So if it's 228, or even if around that, right? And it takes... It's 2 propanes to blow through a metal door, right? A double metal? Is that, or it was 2 or 4? I'm trying to remember if we put 2 and blew 2. Do we drop 2, blow, drop 2, blow? 2 and 2, right? Oh, so then it must be 2. If it's 4 satchels, it must be 2 propanes, right? You know? So, a main one? No, I've never heard of that one. Hey, let me. I'm gonna write that down real quick, just out of curiosity, because I'm trying to look into other stuff like that to just kind of protect myself. Because I know about the metrics, but I didn't know about that. Yeah, where's my pen? No, good looks. Dude, why do I have a million pens, and when I need one, I always find like a dry erase or something? Yeah, this isn't even a regular pen. What is wrong with me? So where are my pens? This is a stylus. You gotta be joking, bro. I'm literally about to go for the dry erase again. This is embarrassing. Freaking dry erase. What is wrong with me? Oh, Rays. Dude, called out. Shots fired. No, dude, Rays. Absolutely. No, I know I know it was the wrong person, but yeah, I knew what you were saying. I know you were saying. That's just, yeah, that guy's scum. Yeah, that guy's scum. I love having an excuse. I'm a cheater because, who cares for you? But what? This doesn't allow you. Oh, so I can ruin other people's times. I'm more important. Scumbag. Okay, keep telling that to yourself, scumbag. I'm not a scumbag because I decided it. Yeah, no, you're a scumbag. That's how it is. You're a scumbag. You're not a scumbag because you decided it, because you work. No. Ruining other people's time for your own enjoyment. That's being a scumbag. Scumbag 101. No, knowing a scumbag 101. Bam, it's that. You know what I mean? You guys agree. I know y'all agree. Okay, so let me bot. Okay. All right, just wanted to write that down, just a little reminder. What else did I want to about this? Well, whatever. We're good for now. I kind of want to raid that base. I have... Well, actually, you know what? I have... Well, what it is, I'm going to need 4 propane tanks, and I have 3 already done. You know what? I could just make 1 more. Dude, you know what's crazy, though? I don't think we have any low-grade. Like, I'm saying 0. Meaning, I don't think I even have the 20 I need. Which I know that's crazy, but yeah, I think I'm actually at that point. Maybe there's some upstairs. Let me check upstairs. Armored. Sick, right? Well, I scouted one. It's like a tiny little nothing base. All right, nothing in there. Actually, you know what? I might put animal fat or something in this little secret box over here. There's some secret areas. No. Oh yeah, you see one of my secret guns in here? Check it out. What's up, boys? See one of my secret weapons? In case things go down, I'm going to run into here and go, say hello to this You know what I mean? Look at this skin too, right? Is this thing crazy or what? Look at this skin. What up? The heavy machine gun. Sup? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Holy pay to win. Dun 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 dun. Pay to win. Dun dun dun. Pay to win. It's awesome. It's sweet though, right? That thing's gangstar. I love that thing. That thing is magical. Alright, let's leave those in there. Like I said, that's my little snap kit. A couple little weapons in case things are going down. I need to take refuge and use this one of my little secret turrets. I got a lot of secret weapons up here in case we get raided. Look at secret turrets all over, bro. Alright, look, we got good gear up here. C4. I mean, we got C4. Oh, wait, there's satchels. The satchels. That's a perfect... Because obviously, satchels are going to... I mean, sure, you can always find uses for them eventually. But obviously, this could be one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of wasting, any more boom. They're trying to make stuff like that. Oh, great! There's a lot more stuff in here that we need. But yeah, that could be the way. Plus we can make explosive ammo now. I'm pretty sure. I forgot. Right? What y'all thinking? So I got those. Okay, that's awesome. So satchels, and I think there's I don't think there's definitely at least one downstairs. Oh, what's up, brother? Let me check out my weird little garbage area. This is like garbage boxes over here. See what I mean? It's not like it's not the best stuff. Siren light. I should have set that up for the I definitely should have set that up. It's too late now. Well, it's not too late. I'll have to just do it later. But I should have set a couple of these up for when the batteries run out. So if they ever do, I can know what's going on. You know what I mean? Check out you. What do you mean? What do you mean, Hammer? What am I supposed to look at? I don't know what you mean, Brett, my friend. Join the team and the server. That's a lot of hours, so like, we'd have to like, talk about it. You just have to join the Discord. Give my YouTube a follow. I always ask that. Give my YouTube a follow if you can. I definitely ask that first, and then just pop into my Discord. There's a section that's Clanwood intro, and then there's some threads within there. Oh, so you got some too. Okay, so if you want to, yeah. So I'm thinking, actually, wait, if you got 4 and I got 4, wait, let me check one last thing. If you got 4 and I got 4, but long story short, it's just go through the Discord. That's really what you gotta do, and mainly so I don't have to explain too many times, like over and over again in this chat. So that's kind of how I've been doing most stuff in there, just to make it easier. All right, cool. I can dig it. All right. Oh, there it is. What it do, my dog? What it do? What's up, lad? Word up, Sanction. No doubt. What's that mean? When you did your first apartment, what? Oh, no doubt. You posted one? I mean, I'd have to. I don't know how I'm going to see it, man. I mean, the only way I'd be able to see it for sure is if you go into the Discord and you post it in the highlights, or like, like in one of the highlights areas. I'd see it then. Otherwise, it's gonna be. I'd have to go out of my way, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. I don't want to lie to you and just be like, yeah, I'll see it. I don't want to lie to you. So I don't know. I just don't know if I'll be able to, because it would have to come up on my For You page. Because a lot of people say like, hey, check this out, and if I checked out everything, it'd be crazy. So what I always say, if people do want to show me something, pop it in the Discord, and then I will see it. Okay. There's no reason to bring this if we're going to do this little raid-ish type thing. I guess we're calling this a raid. Because if you got 4 and I got 4, those are the 2 doors. Oh, Molotov, which I know we have at least one lying around. I just saw one very recently. What? No. Oh, I hear it. What side? North, west? What side of it? Do you know? Because it's coming from here. From the apartments, what angle, though? Is it east? Yeah, is it east? Okay, I think we're okay then. I don't think that's where we're going then. Because this might be a good time to do this. We can oh, there we are. Alright. Here we are. We can slip in and slip out. I'm going to just go basic. I'm just taking meds, a hatchet in case we need to tap a couple times on something. Molotov for the door, for the TC. I got 4 satchels for the first double door. You got 4 for the next. I can meet you there and we're good to go. Do you know which one I'm talking about? I forgot. I did walk a long time, remember? I'm fairly... I'm just... Well, you know what? At least 4 satchels is not a big loss if I do get jumped, so I'm not going to bug out about it. Oh, I know. Well, I didn't forget the upkeep. It was just that it cost so much. Isn't that crazy? Oh, there's definitely 2 doors. There's double door. I don't know if you already saw in the chat. Homie Dan's got 4 satchels. So he's going to be meeting me there with 4. So that means I got 4 for the first one. He's got 4 for the second one. because it's only 4 for double doors, I guess. I always forget, but I'm pretty sure that's right. And I think I always forget because it always seems weird because of the cost for the propanes. But anyway, so he's gonna meet with 4. I got 4. Do you know where the base is, offhand, Dan? It could be. Oh, you're outside? Okay. Because I'm trying. I think we're just going to have to walk and hope for the best right now. If we get jumped, oh well. Let's just try to keep our eyes peeled. I'm like, I don't. Oh, wait, is there another? I have another turret I can place up. All right. I just want to remember. Oh, I'm so glad I just put an armored door there now. We have an armored single door right there. How perfect. It's so sweet. This fire trap, guys, it defended the whole base from a raid when we were offline. Best fire trap of all time. Like, literally, like, it's so crazy. Dude, I'm about to start walking around with flippers from now on. Just so when I leave the base, I can just, you know what I mean? Just, okay. So, I might be kind of off on this one, but if I remember correctly, we go, oh my goodness. I'm wrong. Southwest is the way we're going. Well, so we're gonna walk up this way though. Wait, is that, what's going on? Oh, I thought you had like gear on you. Oh, okay, I'll hold them. Do you have any weapons and stuff? You gotta roll with. Do you need weapons? I would have taken some, my bad, shoot. Do you have any weapons? I'll go grab something. If you don't have anything, I'll grab something. Shoot, I wasn't thinking. My bad, dude, my bad, I just like assumed. Yeah, let me get you something. I mean, even if it's just the basics, even if it's a hazmat and a sap, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You gotta just turn, Steph, if it looks funky, guys, and this is true for anybody else, it might be because your phone is vertical. If you turn your phone horizontal, the screen gets way better. The FOV, like, everything looks way better. It makes more sense at that point. You know? Is that damaged up there? Wow, maybe they did C4 it. I think this is damaged up here. No, I'm wrong. Never mind. We're good. Alright. There might be something easy to get right here. Hold on. Where? Oh, cool. There's metal right in here, too. Alright, I'm gonna get you some bullets. And I got one here. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. I got SKSs and stuff, so I got a couple of SKSs. Which one didn't you know? Hatchet? Oh, hatchet's just a garbage weapon. I meant like guns. I want you to have a gun, armor, and some meds. So I'm going to get you a high caliber revolver. Actually, you know what? Double barrel shotgun would probably be better at this moment, at this juncture, because I'm not going to have one on me, and that would just be. I'll give you both. So this for far away, and if things get, you know what? I'll carry the double barrel. It doesn't matter. I'll just give you the. Well, actually, what do you prefer? I figured you probably want this. It's more of a badass gun. But what would you prefer? Double barrel or high caliber revolver? I don't remember. I think I'm gonna have to run upstairs for the bullets. Shoot. Actually, you know, I might have some here. I just don't want to burn through any of the metal since we have them made. I don't want to just be like, yep, make some more like I would. Yeah, here we go. And what's great about this is you don't need a ton of bullets. Let's see, 6, 12, 24, 30. 36 is good. 36 is great. That's a bunch of loads. Do we have any regular meds? Well, I think we just. Oh yeah, our low grade's low, so we really can't go crazy on that. I'm just gonna bring a little bit of cloth. Nah, you know what? We're ready. We're not going to burn through that much. If we burn through that, we're either dead or we want it. All right, that'll work. So high caliber Revo though. This is the powerful Revo though, because I know this isn't that crappy level 1 Revo. I don't know if this is one of my favorite guns in the game. Actually, I always forget when people ask me one of my favorite guns. This is one of them. The high caliber revolver is one of my favorite ones. I always forget to mention this. It's so powerful, and I'm particularly good with it. You know, certain people are good with certain weapons and certain recoils and stuff. I'm pretty good at doing the like, bam, take a moment, bam, take a moment, bam. You know what I mean? Like certain people have certain styles. So that gun works so well for me because I'm always like, headshot, hit. I mean, I have so many clips where like all these other guns I miss all the time. That's always hit. It's because that velocity. It's like a beam. It just it's so sweet. So anyway, it's really, it is a handheld bolty. That's a great way to play it. Logan, thank you for those roses, by the way, brother. Thank you. Burst module on it. I didn't know that, but when I find a burst module, I'm gonna try that out. I'm finna do that. I'm finna do that. Actually, here's a melee too for the heck of it. Who knows? We might get into a wood door or something. You never know. Sometimes you get into these areas or locked boxes and you just have to break into it real quick. I hate raiding without a melee tool. I think it's crazy to not. I feel like a lot of players don't do that. It's like, dude, what if they just put down like a barrier in front of your way? You need to hack it with a hatchet, you know. All right, let's be careful now. Oh, of course. I had to forget one thing to make this take longer. Please have the ammo in here. Well, I guess I'll just rely on the 2 shots. No, that's crazy. I'm not doing that. It'll only take me a couple more seconds. Sorry, boys. But I can do it right here. At this point, I will use a little bit. I'm just going to go. Done. That's enough. Put that in there. This in here. And away we go. Alright, sorry about that. Took a couple extra seconds. Also, let's get a drink. Close the eyes for a minute because of the blinking. Here we go. You always forget to blink when you're game. Dude, that's actually a major problem. I had a refinery during a raid and I threw it by accident because I'm a goofball. So, besides that bumble that I did, that total bumble play, right? Other than that, right? Well, there is one to talk to space. I actually talked about maybe just asking them if we could use it. Yeah. So maybe that'll happen. That would be ideal. If not, the problem is there's nowhere to place it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nowhere. I don't know if there's some weird way you can place it on the rock. I don't believe you can. And then out here, it's too close to the apartments to do anything. You know what I mean? All right, here you go, buddy. Let's see what happens, mate. Let's hope we don't get cheated. That's more my worry about. Actually, here we go. No, we do different crosshairs. For every 2,000 likes, actually, let's switch it when we get to 12K. For every 2K likes, we use the randomizer. You'll see in a second. Or actually, you'll see when we get, if I get that many likes, obviously we actually get it. There you go, buddy. Cool. Rust console. I'm glad it exists so people can play it, you know what I mean? Alright, there you go. So I got this in case they try to get... Because that's the thing, if you're smart with I feel like the double barrel, it's just such an amazing sidearm for raids and for just PvP in general. Because you know all those times you're fighting and then all of a sudden, you know, maybe one weapon's out of ammo or someone you try to dip around a corner and you're like, you know a person's gonna push. You just pull that double barrel and you just know you're safe. You know what I mean? You know you're safe because the minute they peek, no gun can handle it. You know what I mean? No gun. Even AK cannot contend with a point blank double barrel. You know what I mean? It just wins. It just wins. And it's like, it's just cool. You know what I mean? It's just great. Actually, let me make sure I'm maxed out health here. Alright, I hope I'm not wrong, but I feel like I walked just straight through here. Oh. Is that our allies? Wait, is this the day? Alright, let's just keep our heads on a swivel. I'm just gonna see if I can. Oh my god, they might be engaging the crazy clan. We might need to help them. Let's do this first because we're already they might be engaging the big clan. That's the real main reason they allied with us. Because they just didn't want to have like our smaller clan, like, because we raided their farm and they were like, all right, how about we just give you a bunch of cloth and we're cool. We're like, all right, cool. And then we became allies, which in the end was a great play. Wow, see? Nah, there's nothing in the apartments at the end of these white, unless it's the beginning of the white, bro. There's nothing in there. I already raided one like 2 days ago. Spent 1,000 scrap. I raided a base, guys. I got 1,000 scrap from the raid, and then I went immediately to an apartment and I spent it. The only thing worth, it was cool because I found a bear pie and a pure orty, but that was it. Wow. I got hit by a snake. I don't know if that's why I slowed down for a sec. I feel like the base, if you see a small base and I don't see it or whatever, just let me know. I found it when I was just like roaming kind of hardcore. Like I was talking, oh yes, I think I was past here. Oh yeah, because remember, it is back this way. Because remember, I found the guy riding the horse full speed. I shot him off his horse, and it was crazy because I was like, man, I need about 1,000 scrap. And then a guy full speed was running down the road. I shot him off his horse. He had 750 scrap on him. It was so... Oh, found it! Wow, I found it, boys! This is scary, though, because people are raiding right here. Oh my god, I found it. Well, we found it. Let's see if it works. It does. Can't believe we found it. This is crazy. Oh, actually, place the... I think I just have one ready. Let's just go straight for it, huh? Oh, come on. One's already a dud. Just try to keep an eye out behind us, because I'm going to have to run up in a second and relight the other one. Because these ones are totally horrible. They might come looking down that edge, but hopefully they're just going to be too busy. Come on, blow up!
There's a mini right there on the hill.
Just going to look first. See all the charcoal? It's all the charcoal we'd ever need, boys. All the charcoal charcoal we'll ever need. Come on, play up. Please blow up. Please blow up. Is it still lit? I can't see it. I'm a little nervous. Oh my god. Come on. Come on.
I see him on the hill. 310. On the hill, 310.
Oh my god. They already got you. Oh my god. They don't know I'm here. Oh, they saw me. Come on, come on. Come on. No! I hear him. See that? Almost got them all. I almost got them all. Headshot, headshot. Did you see that? I almost got them all. And they had dude, I took the 8K guy out. Did you see that? Dude, I killed the first... Dude, blasted the first guy. Shot the other guy down. Almost had it, boys. I almost had that. That was Taco? Why did they attack us? Here, go say something to him then if you can. Wait till I get there. Be like, why'd you guys attack? We're allies. What's going on here? Let's see. Downstairs. Where's this one? Where's this one? Oh, this is in the boat, right? I'm just going to go over there naked and be like, what? Oh, I thought you said it was them. I read it wrong. Then it's probably not. Okay. I was actually kind of annoyed because I'm kind of, dude, getting rocked by random guys that had, after, and doing a really great play. I mean, that was a sick play. But if it was Taco, then that stinks because we just did it. Like, we just rocked that raid nice and easy. And I almost smoked them. Did you see? I almost won that. What was that? 2 or 3 guys. I couldn't tell if I dropped the first guy or if I just damaged him. But I definitely tricked him. It's so funny. I love how I called that earlier before that even happened. I was like, and during raids, it's nice to have a shotgun because blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? I love that. I was like, yeah, and perfectly, bam, blast the first guy when he popped the corner. Got the second guy, bam, 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 headshot, dead, and then the third guy. I wonder if they were like, dang. I just want to be like, hey, really, guys? Come on. Like you're clearly were just booming up on the ledge. Like, you really needed to take ours? Come on. You know? That's cold-blooded. I didn't recognize the name, though, and I think because we're allied with them, I feel like the name would have popped up as a color. That the guy that I shotgunned, I think I would have saw a name right off the bat. I know, it was loaded. Did you see all the charcoal and stuff? 2 boxes completely full. It stinks too. You see the loot I had? I had like rifle bodies and stuff. It was a worth raid. That was a worth raid. And I almost, dude, imagine if I got the 3 kits off of them too. What is going on here? Oh. Imagine if I got the last guy and just was like, oh, thanks for my 3 metal kits and AKs. Hell is, God, I don't know. But I'm getting better though, boys. You see that though? I'm glad too, because people rag on me sometimes, like, oh, you know, well, they're like, why don't you defend better during raids and stuff? I'm like, bro, pretty sure I did right then. You know? At least right then I did. That's what I'm saying. It's like they had to stop whatever they were doing. But I didn't recognize that name, but obviously it's hard to really even see names anyway because it's streamer mode names. I'm like, it wasn't, you know, Margaret. It wasn't Martha. You know, because all the streamer mode names are always like funky female names like Marguerite and like, you know, Betsy and stuff. Goofy names. Maybe I should have my hands up. I doubt that'll help. Dude, I even had, actually, you know what? I had to walk. I will. Think about how far we had to walk too. Did at least leave the anything on mine? No. Man, they had to rob me. It's like they really had to rob me, man. Like. I can't believe they had to rob me. Like, they really had to take the, wait, actually, maybe my gun dropped. I don't know. I didn't even check. I didn't even think that the gun probably dropped. Is it on the ground? Nah, they took it. They needed my SAR. They needed my SAR, boys. And they needed, like, they literally took my road. What scumbags? What scumbags? They're AK and they get the heck out. Let's get out of here. Try to grab some of that charcoal if you can. What scumbags? Really? Juiced? I'm like, bro. Oh, I thought you meant those players. I'm like, dude, they needed my road sign. They just needed it. They didn't have it. They didn't have enough. They needed to take my road sign from that raid. Get out of here, these players. You know what, dude? Let's go ruin their freaking thing right now. Let's go crap on the parade right now. I don't care how much loot I have on me. I'll teach them. You want to take my loot? You can take it all you want. I'm going to take your flight. I'm going to take flight. Break this thing. Get it. Break it. Come on. Break it. Break it. Oh, no, don't. No, you're going to die. I'm trying to break it. Oh, I don't want to kill you. Why isn't it going up, boys? Why isn't it going up? What? Oh, is it stuck? Is that why they left it? I'm going to take the fuel instead. We need it. $200 low grade is not bad. What the? Who the? What the hell was that? What's that? You see that? Look at this crosshair. This thing's killing me, boys. I need to get to 14k likes. Help me out. Dude, this is crazy. Well, they took my SAR and my road sign, but I mean, rifle bodies, it's almost just as good. Wait, if I was crouched? Oh my god, I might have been... You're so right, I probably was. Thank you. That's almost definitely what was going on. I forgot you guys like taught me that last time because I'm so bad with helis. And I remember you guys, because I was like, how do you do like just the float, just like you can drive it or hover? And I forgot, yeah, and of course I was already I was already crouching, so I had my finger on it. You're so right. You're so right. Well, I gotta say, at least the low grade was worth it. But the thing is, if they go and bomb in, they're just going to show back up and take the loot again. You know what I mean? I have propane bombs already made. I could drop 2 of them and walk in the rest of the way, but they're just going to take it again. You know what I mean? That's, you know what, you're right. That's true. No, you're right. And I could plan on it. Are you joking around right now? You cheater. And I'm in a safe zone, by the way, you wanker. Yeah, yeah. Yo, nice shot. Nice shot, you cheating piece of cheating. Ugh. Scumbag cheaters in this game. Ugh. Love that I was in the safe zone. Screw that guy. Just mysteriously knew where I was, too. You know what I mean? He was cheating 1,000%. Without a doubt. And you're probably him. So go away. Cheater. No, someone's waiting there for me. They're like literally, I can't. They're probably trying to go, ha, I'm gonna take the low grade too. Because they're, dude, probably the stream snipers that, remember, the guys with AKs, right, were the guys that were cheating yesterday. And they walked in, they literally talked in the chat. We're sniping you. It's like, I mean, they literally were trying to taunt me from the chat. So we know they're literally watching the stream and stream sniping. So the most likely, the guys that just raided us too. You know what I mean? And now that I think about it, I think that was the same name. Which now I'm even more glad I kicked the crap out of them, because it's like, oh wow, you're cheating, and I still almost got you. Because the minute you turn the corner, shotgun. The minute they got you, and those shots were just hitting it, dude. They suck. Those guys suck. Those guys suck. And they needed to take my SAR. You know what I mean? Yeah, I always block the map. Yeah, see? Yeah, I always block the map, my friend. No, they tried to raid. Apparently, they were so bad. Like, and imagine being this bad. They were so bad that they were defeated by the fire trap at the front door. They blew through the first door, right? The first garage door, the very front door. And then the fire trap was half damaged when I logged on. That means they tried to damage it through fire. And I'm on a rock, so it must have been a weird angle. They probably just couldn't do that weird angle. I was like, dude. And they probably just showed up with the wrong gear. They probably just had, like, satchels or whatever, whatever they raided with. And was just like, maybe they showed up with propane. And you can't, obviously you can't go and put propane bombs when there's fire traps. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I just put, and my turrets are still there. I have multiple turrets on the top. They're still running. Our boat's still going good. You know? But that's so bad. But yeah, these guys, man, it's just like, it's just why cheat so often in this game? It's just like, why? I don't get it. I don't get it, my friend. Alright, well, that was still a cool mini raid, but I mean, we failed it, but it was still like, I almost had that. Against, and like you said, better gun. Who knows what would have happened too, man, if I can only switch my, dude, I got stuck with this crap crosshair, it's garbage. I'm doing the crosshair randomizer every 2,000 likes, and we're stuck at 13 right now. So when I hit 14,000 likes, I'll use the randomizer. So we gotta hit some more likes. So we do this crazy randomizer, and this one is garbage, as you can see. I love how that guy just instantly just saw me in night 2. Just spray, just tap. Took me to 3 health instantly. It was nothing. And the way, like, okay, if you're not cheating and you see a guy in the woods, right? Especially who has armor on like this, and at least it looks like it, because it's not actual armor, but you just see like, hey, is that a kit, right? Because of course the guy just tips to take my armor. So what player, dude? Any player. I'm talking any player. I don't care if you're the best player in the world or a terrible player. Any player is going to make sure that guy goes down. No way are you... Okay, like, just imagine this. You're walking, and it's pitch dark, right? And you see another player, and it's clearly not naked, because there's clothing and stuff, right? And you're holding AK, whatever it is. Do you shoot and make sure they die? Or you just go, tap, 1, 2, just knock them down, just in case. You spray. You make sure, and not your whole clip, obviously, but you go, nice little dash, make sure they die. You don't just shoot 1 or 2 bullets at night when they could always just turn and shoot you. Unless you're cheating and you know for sure that what they have on them, and you know what I'm saying? What they're doing, it's just obvious cheating, because all their decisions don't make any sense. They're making decisions as if they know exactly what's happening. They're shooting exactly the amount of bullets to kill me. You know what I'm saying? Like if you saw that, the only reason I survived is I walked into the safe zone at 2 health. But it literally went 3 bullets. Didn't even bother to keep shooting, just exactly the amount. You know, it's just so obvious. Just obvious cheaters. You know. Plus, remember yesterday that snipe, literally, dude, it was so obvious that he stopped after we raided him, took him off the map. He got mad, started his whole new what he was heck. That's because it's you, dog. Because it's you. Why are you showing up right as I'm talking about it? Yeah, it's you. It's you. There he is. That's a proven stream sniper right there, boys. Tyler himself, who's literally been stream sniped me before and attacked me in game. Right there. There's one right there. Living proof. Right there. Defending hackers. Oh yeah, that's legit. You're totally not the person cheating. What person shows up that's known for being sketchy and defends the cheaters? Right? Defends the cheaters. Not the person that you're watching the stream of that you're supposed to be like, that you're supposed to be supporting, or at least not hating, right? At least not hating, at a minimum, right? No, not that. Just immediately goes on the cheater side. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. It's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I knew it happened. It's funny, I was actually like, hey, I'm actually getting across. I didn't think that would happen, but I knew I was gonna hit. But these are cheaters. But I don't think I want to play with cheaters. Like, there's no reason. You know what I'm saying? There's just like no reason. It's just like cheat-a-mungo. You know? Yeah, I'm not gonna actually. Let me report this guy again. Perfect. Actually, oh wait, yeah, this guy has multiple accounts too. Plus, that's the thing too. Why would you ever need to have multiple accounts? Why would you? Why would you show up the next day with a new account with your name slightly changed? That's what cheaters do. They're using their cheater account. So, yeah, I'm done. I'm done with that. I don't play with cheaters. Dude, imagine being this obsessed with me though. Like, imagine just like spending weeks. Like, this is like they've literally spent like weeks of time just sitting and waiting for me. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. So I'm pretty much done with this server. This guy can sit here. I mean, we wiped him off the map, and then he had to resort to cheating to be able to do anything. And that's the loser that failed the raid. That's the loser that got stopped. Because think about it. You can cheat all day and instantly kill people from afar. But you can't cheat getting past basic things like fire traps. He probably was like, oh, what do you do? I can't shoot the wall. I can't door camp it. It's like, you know what I mean? He couldn't cheat it. And obviously it would have been so easy. It would have been the easiest thing to get past, but he just sucks. He's not a real player. People that cheat are because they suck at the game. Think about it. He had no loot. When we first saw him, he was hanging around with the Yokas, right? Yokas and nail guns. That's it. And then we wiped him off the map, and then next day, LRs and all the best stuff. The next day. And originally couldn't make a shot next day, every shot. Have not missed a shot. And he's been shooting from across the way. Like, insane distances. 100 meters and stuff. Like, insanity. Things that don't even make any sense. With weapons that don't make any sense. So I'm not going to play with cheaters. So, screw that cat. Plus, it's been about 2 hours anyway, so this is perfect stream end time. I might as well roll up, The fridge? Maybe. You want to peek that fridge? We'll check that out. See what I got to eat, though. Some food. You want to see my armored door? You want to see the armored door open up? Hello? What up? Look at this. You can knock on the door. Through the door. Knock, knock, knock. What'd it do? I think you're right. Well, there it is. In all its glory, dude. In all its glory. Actually, the fridge is failing, dude. It's starting to run out of power, man. Yeah, I tossed that door on. It was one of the. Oh yeah, this one. This is the Spoon Kid door. That's our armored. I put an armored door up. Luckily, we have plenty of upkeep now, so I can just. It's all cooking up now, so I don't have to go anywhere or anything. Actually, I think yeah, we got plenty, so we're good. So he can't try to like bottleneck us in here or me in here. Plus, I can always end the stream and then he loses immediately. You know what I mean? You know. I end the stream and he's like, I can't snipe him, then I can only relate to my aimbotting. You know? Yeah, it's just pathetic. Pathetic. And it's just like cowardly, too, you know? We heard his voice, too. That was the voice of a coward, man. That was the voice of a coward. So, cowards will definitely pay the freaking, what is it, hundreds of dollars to cheat? Hundreds? It's crazy, dude. You guys should watch some of these videos that Sir Winter did, man. There's a couple good ones that kind of like explain like what people do and how sketchy they get. And I think he's the one that two people come on. One person like disguised who they are, and the other person didn't. And they basically like explain how they cheat and why and how they work and how sketchy it is and all that stuff. And a lot of them are under the impression that they think that like around a third of the Rust community cheats, and it's like, dude, that's painful if that's true. You know what I mean? Just like, that means there's a third of the community that just sucks. They're losers. You know what I mean? 'Cause that's all that means. That means a third of the community just sucks. You know? That's it. You know what I mean? Because, dude, if you're cheating, you suck. It's simple as that. Like, it's you know, at the end, you know. That means for some reason you think you're better than other people. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, you know? Oh, what do you mean? What does that mean? Half? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, brother. But yeah, I got all of these indoor turrets. But think about this, dude. If that cat couldn't handle a slightly inclined fire trap, then he definitely can't handle tons of indoor. Dude, that's why he's just hiding at a distance and shooting with. Dude, dude. That guy's such a wimp. Like, that's pathetic. He's just shooting, cheating and sniping and shooting far to like super far distance, but never even coming over because he's afraid of like turrets and stuff. Just like the true coward that guy is. Oh my god. What, dude? The night, you know, I think they made that night incident skin like for that guy specifically. It's for him. He is the night incident. All right. Well, I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, that's a thing that some people. Yeah, that's that's definitely what the Bloody Mouse thing. That was a whole entire like ordeal, like a Rust event, like a that people are finding out was like people were using like you said pre-installed things to mess with recoil and stuff like that. Which, thank goodness, I don't know why it doesn't work anymore. Oh, I think just the mouse itself is banned or whatever. But I don't think that works anymore. Maybe it does. I don't know. Is that? So wait, is that what people are doing when people are saying like scripting? Are they messing with like Bloody Mouse style of tactics? Is that what's going on? They're basically doing the same stuff that the Bloody Mouse like videos. Oh, okay, that's crazy. Actually, you know what? I think I did, Nick. I think I did because, like I said, I've been. You know, when you get on like a binge, maybe we'll do that one of these days. Maybe we'll do that even live for fun. Maybe even like when we want to chill from Rust. Maybe I'll pop up some YouTube videos and we'll just kick it for a little bit and just kind of do some reaction ones. It's funny. I was actually watching like Summit do some stuff, and I was like, bro, I should do this. Like, this is like kind of my style. Like, I definitely like get a kick at like some of these videos, and some of those Rust ones are wild, you know. But I was like, I could definitely do some of those. I could be sick, you know. The only way to script is if you buy a cheat. Oh yeah, they absolutely are adding cows to Rust, and there's actually going to be something called the zoo that nobody really knows what it is yet. If you look, because sometimes you learn neat stuff because you look at the commits on like their on like the devlogs and stuff like that, and some of the commits say things like Summit 1G, yeah, that's what I was referring to, yes. They'll say like cattle, I think, like the cattle code for the cattle, and then something's called like the zoo module or something. I don't know if you're going to be able to make. the zoo module might just be like cattle walls. You know what I'm saying? Walls that are made for pens. That could be what it is. But either way, yeah, they're definitely without a doubt going to have that, which is really, really cool. So that means just like chickens, you can have a little area that you can grow, and they'll. I'm assuming they're going to give milk too. I can't see why they wouldn't give milk. I mean, how could you have cows and not give milk? Which I feel like that'd be crazy. And then milk would probably just give. It's the same thing as water. Just going to be hydration. Probably hydration with a little bit of food because it's milk, protein. Trank darts exist already. So yeah, maybe using them will be a whole new. Maybe it'll be a whole new reason to use them because they are trank darts in the game technically now. Because ever since the blow dart. Launch 6 months. Well, it's funny because it's crazy. I use right here my mouse. It's the Logitech Hero. It's the only one I can use. I love this one. I rant and rave about this one because of my DPI shift on right here. That's my main like thing. That's like why. That's why my sensitivity always seems so high, and you guys are always like, dude, turn it down. It's because it's at what 3,000 something DPI, so it's really high. But I drop it down to 1,200. Watch this. Boop, by clicking that button. You know what I mean? That's just normal standard like stuff you can do with your mouse. So I just decided to make it. I like 1200. I like high sensitivity when moving and low sensitivity when I'm holding the DPI shift button. You know, so that's like one of the cool. Like that's like something. Oh, here's the randomizer. By the way, guys, I saw 14K. So there's the crosshair randomizer. For anybody's wondering why the crosshair looks so crazy, we do that, and sometimes it comes up cool like that, and sometimes it comes up wacky. Sometimes it's like Kanye or Spider-Man. We got crazy crosshair sometimes. Oh, well, good looks, quick. Well, good looks, because I mean, I'm pretty good with that stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty good with that stuff. Dude, he's never offline. No, this is like a true, like, sweat. Like, this is like a lunatic. Like, no, this is one of those weirdos. I've been streaming for a long time, you know what I mean? Like, I streamed back in, like, Mixer and stuff, too. So I've seen, like, I've run into many weirdos, you know what I mean? Like, and some are, like, creepy, you know what I mean? Some are creepers. Some are just jerks, and some are just obsessed, you know. And so now, once in a while, and this is why I like to give people second chances, and why I like to sometimes give people chances in general, is sometimes even the trolls. Sometimes after a little while, they realize that they're the ones being the jerk. Sometimes they self-reflect and they're like, you know what, I am being the jerk. They're like, I am the one like harassing. I am the one cheating. I am the one stream sniping. And they realize they don't want to be on the loser side anymore. They don't want to be the guy being like, yeah. Who wants to be the jerk? You know what I mean? That everyone's like, that guy sucks. Like, no one wants to be that. So sometimes they understand that, and they're like, and they'll sometimes be like, hey, by the way, like they come clean. Some people do that. Hey, by the way, it was me. Freaking, you know, I was just being stupid, but actually I've been watching you for a while now. I kind of decided, because this happened like many times. I've had trolls that like were totally not cool, that are totally like we're friends now. Like DJ Travel. That'd be funny if he just showed up now. But like DJ, we were like he trolled me when we first met back on the Mixer days, and then after a period of time, he totally just changed it around and was like, you know what? I kind of F you now, you know what I mean? He's like, I kind of met, you know what I mean? Like I watch the stream every day. He's like, he's like, I just realized I don't hate this stream at all. I actually really like this stream, and I like watching you. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, I've always reminded myself that sometimes it's always worth giving people a second chance, and trying to see things from everybody's point of view too, and just giving a little time pass, because patience, even for myself, is usually very important. You know what I mean? Because I can be impatient myself. But yeah, so I wanted to mention that stuff. Let's see. Who has this? They patched all the scripts. Well, I'm glad they did. Oh, the reason why I mentioned this mouse as well is because I'm pretty sure back in like the cheaty days, I'm guessing people could probably do something sketchy with this because it has like an onboard memory system or whatever. I don't actually know how to use it, and I wouldn't really have a reason to. But I bet people could use it with. I bet this is one of those mouses that back in the day when you could do it, I bet they could have. Because it's a pretty good mouse. It's pretty sweet. Try to talk to him. Well, the thing is, because of the clan, he's gonna know. I don't think he's gonna trust anybody, no matter what. You know what I mean? I think he's gonna be like. The thing is, I was hoping that the base we just hit was the one. That's what I was hoping for. That's why I went for it. And because of those doors too, that red and blue door just really like it just kind of stuck out. Where I was like, I think I remember seeing that. So that's kind of why I went for that. But actually, you know what? Let me pop back over there real quick. I know it's probably pointless. I just want to see if they pushed into the door any further. And I'm not going to leave with any loot. So then if some cat just wants to mess with me, it's like, okay, you can get the bone knife if you really want it. So. You know what I mean? They want, oh, whoops, wrong way. They really want the bone knife, they got it, you know. But there's no way I'm letting, literally, I mean, obvious cheats. I'm not going to let them, waste my time, ruin my time. Yes and no. Like, it seems like it, yes. But that way I was running, it's like, the thing is, I don't know, because he's cheating. I'm pretty sure just the minute, because he definitely can see through walls. He knows where I'm at. Like literally, anytime I go anywhere, he always is there. So he's definitely cheating. And before we thought, oh, maybe he was using metrics. Because literally, guys, you don't get it. This shows how crazy psycho he was. I would sign on the stream, right? I literally signed on the stream, and was like, hey, I signed on the game. That's what it was. I hadn't even started the stream, right? I literally just started the game, and I hear, hey, is somebody in there? Literally, dude. Imagine that. Imagine how, just think how creepy that is. Just imagine that. You log in. Hey, somebody there? He's just been sitting there. Just sitting and waiting outside. For what days? Like, what was he doing with his real life? Like, what was he doing? Was he sitting there watching TV with his headset on, like, oh, he's back. Oh my God, JC's back. Like, what was he doing? Like, that would creep me out so much. Like, who's just sitting and waiting like that, like, at the door of someone that doesn't even know you, like, doesn't like you. Like, if it was someone that, like, part of the team, they need to wait, that's normal stuff. That's gameplay. But this is someone that, like, I don't like and don't want around. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? There is a world of difference between people you want there and expect to be there, or a creeper that's just sitting and being a weirdo. He's like young, but not like a kid. He's like, I'm guessing, young adult range. You know what I mean? Not kid. But his voice wasn't adult, but it wasn't kid. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, hey, but it wasn't like, yo, what's going on, bro? It was definitely like young adult. But of course, which is why I was kind of teasing him a little bit for, like, not to him direct, but in the chat. Like, I was like, who is this cat? Like, he's obviously like some punk kid, Obvi. But I'm gonna take one more walk over there, and again, I think I'm gonna end the stream up anyway. It's pretty late. Might as well do it. And again, I think it's more than one person cheating as well. Because even the cat earlier even said at the beginning, when we first raided him, he was like, oh, well, pop back on tomorrow. There's like my friend, he has a tier 2 base, and you know what I mean? Like, stuff like that. Oh, who knows? I mean, it could be 20. You know what I mean? It's hard to tell. Because oh my goodness. Hannah Walker with the Galaxy. That's awesome. Yo, thank you. Oh, well, that's awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you. That's awesome. And very, very unexpected. I'm like, I was going to end pretty soon, so, oh, word. So that's, like, really awesome. Thank you. Very much appreciate that. I'm like, you've been hearing my complaints about all these cheaters. Not bumming you out too much. Yeah, I try not to get too, like, caught up on some of these things, because I know that happens sometimes. I'll let something bother me, like, maybe not like bother me necessarily, but I'll let the issue kind of float, and I'll talk about it until, like, ad nauseum. So I'm trying not to do that. You know what I'm saying? So thank you. Well, hey, at least we made it back to here. This is where we totally got robbed. I wonder if I made a bad mistake, because it might have just been a bad play. If I didn't realize this was why was I don't know. I don't understand how I did. I just made a total mistake there. I don't know why I read this whole base wrong. Oh, okay. This is still useful. If I can get back. Actually, you know what? There's no way I'm going to get back with it. Because the cat, anything I pick up, the obsessed, Mr. Obsessive is watching right now. And it's going to be like, so I'm going to wait for the base. And the minute he gets there, ha! Pow! I got him again. Ha ha! Got JT again. Only cost me $400. But next week I'm gonna have to pay another $400, or otherwise I suck again. Got him. I swear I can like hear it. That's what's happening. I can hear it through the internet. Right when I get dropped. Got him, JT. Got him again. I'm like, I need that green door, dog. Well, there we are. So this was his base. Well, you know, the thing is, it's probably got multiple bases then. Because look at this. What is this? What is this? Like, a water base? And if it was, why would he be like... Wouldn't he be trying to kill me now? Or like, wouldn't he be fixing... Yeah, he'd be repairing it right now. Yeah, yeah, you're right. It's super common. I think I even have that door. And now that I think about it, wouldn't he just... He's watching the stream, so anything... If this was definitely his base, he'd be like, oh, let me just go... Or actually, their base, because I'm pretty sure it's 2 guys. And remember, I've had 2 people... there's unknown, I don't know who they are, but there's been 2 guys, because it's like a group of 2. And because they're definitely young. That have been, like, weirdly obsessed, but to troll, like not in like a nice fun way, like want to hang out, but like obsessed, like always wanting to try to ruin whatever I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like hardcore. And for all I know, it could still be the same 2 dudes. You know what I mean? Because it's weird. It's always the same 2 dudes, and I'm just wondering if they, because I always have voice chat off, always. I just randomly turned it on recently because of the clan stuff. I'm wondering if this cat has been around and talking for a while, and I just never, and he just finally now has got his chance to talk because I've turned it on. Because remember, I've turned it back off because he wouldn't stop bothering me. Every time I logged on, he'd be all of a sudden like, "Hey JT, talk to me," blah 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 blah. So I just shut it off. Which of course that's what was angering him, because he was trying to like drop notes and stuff like that, and you know that's what happens is they want to talk, they want to get their attention, and then when you won't give it to them, they just bug out. You know what I mean? So. Oh, I don't know, because it's fake account. He's using a fake account. He's got second. When was it? That's why I was so definite. Because the first time, I wasn't sure. Obviously you don't know without some sort of proof. But once I saw that he had a new account, that the numbers were different, and his name was the same, except he added a new number to the end of it. You know what I'm saying? He was basically saying like, "Hey, I'm cheating." You know what I mean? It was like, what was it? What was I saying? I forgot the part what I was trying to say. Because I'm reading the 50s and not cheating. If it's 1K. Yeah, no. The account name. The account name was the dude's name, right? What is this? Scrap? That's funny. It was his name, except with a number at the end that wasn't original. Like, there was one, so it was like part 2.20, 0.30, 0.40. So it was basically going, hey, look, he basically wanted whoever was watching to know, hey, look, I'm cheating. Like, I'm making a second account. Ha, ha, ha. Because obviously if you wanted, you could hide it. You could easily just hide it if you wanted to and just be a jerk. But instead, he wanted me to know. He could have just made his name anything, Mr. Groovy, and I wouldn't have known. But he specifically made his name the same name as it was before, but with a number after it to be like, hey, look, here's my cheater account. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what, from frustration? From frustration? Angry laptop break, throwing them across the sea, throwing them into the sea, into the open sea. Ooh, drop off. I'm like, yeah, should have brought that water gear, bro. Why do I have so much charcoal? Oh, have you ever gone heavy duty? Have you ever played clan style? You use it. You turn it into gunpowder, brother. It's because we end up getting so much sulfur eventually. We use it. We started using all the charcoal. I figured, hey, let me get some more from this base. We kept running out of it. Yeah. We were just cooking up so much gunpowder that we end up using all the charcoal. Whoops. I got stuck here. You know? Pretty ill. Pretty ill for real. So I figured grab it, I just figured make the fact that we went there a little bit less useless. You know what I mean? Because we got robbed. And again, I kind of want to push further into there with the propane bombs, just run over there basically like right now, but we already know what's going to happen. I'm going to be stream sniped. Yeah, I'm going to get sniped. What's the point, man? Let's toss this here. We got extra room here. There's no reason not to have an extra little thing here. I don't think that'll get in the way at all. Got it. Yep, it's fine. There's another spot for these. I don't want to have to search around spots for this one. I can just go, bam, done. Perfect. I think there's actually another one that says fuel over here. Just put it there. Perfect. Alright. Alright, at least we got some of that stuff out of here. Hey, oh, this is armored. The armored ladder hatch. What it do? Try to get up there, dog. Yeah. Check the games to see if they're the same. Number on the name they want. No, I don't know. Maybe. You know. Gabe, you're so dumb. You're like, hi, I've been here for 1 minute. Can I sound really ignorant real quick? Out of here. Beat it. Yeah. Very recently, actually. It was like one of the most recent updates. It was like, guess what? Now ladder hatches, we now have armored ladder hatch in tier 3. Here, I'll show you. It's a new tier 3 item, which is great because that means there's a whole nother tier 3 item. And tier 3 needed more stuff. Check it out. It takes a ladder, 35 high qual, and 6 gears. It's actually it's pretty amazing though when you think about it. You have those taken like so perfect. I can make AK now if I wanted, but I'm gonna hold off for now just because I want to keep the high quality on hand. I might make a bolty and maybe peek around from the roof just so I have one. You know. Imagine making accounts to say one thing. So funny. So funny. Oh. Alright. Peace out, dog. Peace. Peace. And blocked. Alright. So, yeah, I'm going to make one. 20. Actually, you know what? Let me check the amount of high quality we have around. I might not be able to. Oof. I can't do it. It's too expensive. That's crazy. I know, that's an idiot. I know, dude, Ian. Don't even. I already blocked that person. That's an idiot. Like, dude. That's like walking into a plumber, right? And he's working, and he's underneath the sink right now, right? And you walk in and go, "Why are you messing with those pipes? Are you serious? You dumb piece of..." You know what I mean? You dunce. You go up to an Uber driver. "Why are you driving? Are you serious? Are you serious right now?" It's the same thing. If someone's streaming, "Why are you talking? Are you crazy?" Right? going up to anyone that's doing something that's specifically obvious to what they're doing and what they're supposed to do. You go up to a cook, "Yo, every time I see you, you got a utensil in your hand." You always have spoons on you, dog. What is that? You're whack. So sketchy. Advise? Because the way you put it, no. But yeah, I would absolutely show him Rust and play with him and stuff like that. Yeah. Advise sounds so silly though. Advise, son, we need to speak. I've noticed you haven't been playing much Rust lately. It's becoming a problem. You have to pump them hours up, son. They're rookie numbers. Yeah. Gonna have to work on it. So I advise you to further your career in Rust. Thanks, Hannah. Welcome. Yeah, so I'm just teasing Maddox, but yeah, I would totally be like, hey, check this game out. You know what I mean? You think it's fun, and he already, even his little dude, the gamer cat, that's awesome. Even right now, as a little duder, thank you for that. Thank you for the puppy game pet. I haven't seen that one. Honestly, Steph, I don't think so because it's so crazy. It just had its 12-year anniversary. It has more people playing than it ever has ever. So like most games do this. Like almost every game, that's what every game does, right? This went boom. So Rust did something very special that not a lot of games did, which lasted longer than 10 years and is more popular after its 10 year than it was, and it's like 5 year, which is crazy. Also, there's been it's literally like whispers in the wind, but it is said that one day there will be a Rust 2. That's what the maker, the missed Facepunch. That's what the person who runs Facepunch said, is that hey, one day, and he's probably saying that because he's assuming that the medium is going to eventually change. It'll probably be one day where everyone's like, well, yeah, obviously you use your glasses. Everybody plays games with their glasses. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like I feel like there'll probably be some weird day where this gaming setup is going to be different. Maybe it's 20 years, maybe it's 15, but it might be like headsets might get to the point where they're so sick that people just only play on that, which means the game will have to change. So I feel like in a way future that'll happen. But I really feel like we got. I think another 10. I think another 10 is totally viable. There's a lot of people, and because it's, why too? Think about it. It lasted all this time, and it's been one of the most brutal, harsh games, right? And and confusing, brutal, ugly, and now it's beautiful. It's more user friendly. There's apartments that are literally designed for people that don't know how to play the freaking game. They literally can go over the apartments and figure it out. You know what I mean? That's why I think they're so cool. They're not really made to be like utilized by the players that are on. That's why people are like, raid the apartments. There are going to be occasional times where that's fun, but I have a feeling the raiding apartments thing is already not a thing. Everyone has already figured out it's pointless to keep anything worthwhile in there. So that means there's no one in there with loot worth 1,000. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's just not available. If you look, it's all null, or low. You know what I'm saying? It's silly. So which is fine. It just means people are using it correctly. The point of the apartments is not for people to be doing stupid key raids, because when you think about it, it's not very fun. That's not Rust. That's literally pushing a button and saying I took your loot. That's dumb. The point of that is to be a mechanic so that people don't use it as a base. It's just a really smart mechanic. It keeps people using the apartments as they should be, as a starting point, not a base, just a cool little, or if you get raided, a great starting point to start back off, because that's what I did. I used it oh great, I got raided. We could also use it as a flank base if you live nearby, which is the other reason why I originally was keeping it, because I got rid of it now. It was too much of a pain to keep going back and dropping off scrap. But originally it was like, oh cool, it's like a second little flank base, So it's pretty sweet, But now the game, it's only going to get better. Plus, I don't know if you've seen the roadmap. There's all kinds of stuff on the horizon, from actual just basic normal game stuff like grappling hooks, and then like gamer progression and stuff. And apparently, this is actually going to be a big thing when it happens, but apparently it shows that there's going to be player customization, which is crazy. Because that's a big part of Rust, is the fact that you don't really get to control that. You who you are, and that's it. And I always thought that was kind of neat. It's never bothered me. But I think that's weird that that's not going to be a thing anymore, and you're actually going to have to make your character model, which is kind of weird. Nexus update. It makes me nervous. I gotta say that. It makes me nervous. It really does, because it's like, I don't know, man. I played Ark before I played Rust. I was an Ark streamer. So I didn't just play Ark. I played Ark. Like, I played it for real. I played it, like, I was pretty darn good at it, you know what I mean? And I wasn't, like, a heavy clan guy. I played Rust like I played Ark like I played Rust. Solo and hardcore as a one guy, like, monster. I'd just be, like, a one-man. Plus, that game has a lot more, like, lesser, the skill tree, the skill scale, whatever you want to call it, but the skill level is so much lower. Like, Rust, it's chock full of cheaters and chads, and that's great. I mean, when you're fighting out there, you're playing against all these players that are awesome. Sure, there's some people out there that aren't great, but most of the community is pretty freaking good. You go over to Ark, and there's all these goofballs and your kids and role players and stuff that don't know what they're doing. And like, if you roll on there and you're like a Rust like raider, they don't see that stuff coming, dude. I remember playing that game. And I had like kind of finally learned the basics. I think it was nade raids. I think is how it was. And you use grenades, and that's how you raided. And I would just raid everything. I would just collect up my grenades, roll in, and I remember you could 1v6 so easy. You'd be like 6 guys, and they'd be all naked guys with spears. And you'd roll up with just armor and like a little one shooter gun, and just kill them all. It was just such a wacky like way to play. But anyway, it taught me how to like play survival crafting games and raiding. So that's when I came back to Rust, I actually like understood the game. But when I first played Rust, man, I was terrible. I did not. It's just so funny to like think, like, because I can remember very clearly exactly how I played, I remember what I thought about the game. I remember being confused about how you got stone. I was like, dude, I didn't even know you harvested it. That is how bad I was. Like I knew nothing. I literally was picking up the 50, like the little 50 nodes. That's how I thought you collected stone. Imagine trying to make a base like that, walking around looking for the 50s. It's crazy. It was so crazy trying to figure it out. And then I remember eventually I got a nail gun, and I was like, dude, I think this is one of the best guns in the game. Like, I was like joke about that, because I remember thinking it was one of the best guns, because back in the day, the crafting, like, UI, like the crafting menu was so weird and like confusing. And how it looked like it was all tiered up, and it looked like the nail gun was like the best. I remember when I finally got one, I was like, oh, everyone's gonna die, and then like immediately just AK. And I was like, what? What's an AK? Like, or what's an assault rifle? And it was crazy. It's crazy. Tugboat. Oh, that's a bummer, dude. I liked the tugboat. It's a bummer that like, I mean, I guess it's not that much of a bummer. The boats are so sweet. It's a great trade-off, but I kind of was hoping they were gonna keep the tugboats too, so that there was going to be one weird little thing, you know what I mean? Like one weird aspect. Actually, I want to make sure I get this metal back in there before I sign off. But yeah, I was going to try to do a little bit more tonight. But I figure I'm glad I just everything's all kind of defended up. The upkeep's going to be good. That's all that really matters, so that we're good for tomorrow. Because we did do a raid, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, we still did pretty good. Oh, thanks, R. Willie. Thanks for saying that, man. And we just did do a pretty sweet little one. You know what I mean? I don't like the new boats. Oh, see, I do. I like them. It's kind of like how you make it. You know what I mean? It's like how you do it, It's how you do it. Yeah, oh yeah, the TC's been armored for a while, yeah. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, all good, my friends. Still a PC newbie, and that's fine. We're learning the ropes. And you guys, anyone who missed it too, I almost did a pretty sick like little play earlier. We raided a little base, and while we're raiding, was it a trio? A trio with AKs, like full metal kit trio, show up, right? They spray down at my buddy that was with me, and so he gets blasted. And I was originally gonna bail because I was like, they already know I'm here, and I was like, wait, no, like, that's crazy. So I turned around, I slipped right back into the base because we still had boomed in, but not. So I was looking really quickly to see if there was anything in there to use, particularly like grenades or something. I wish I had grenades for that. I might have got luckier. But anyway, remember, this is like 3 full kits AKs, and I'm inside this base, right? So I go, and I have SAR and shotgun. So I go, switch to double barrel, hide around the corner. One guy peeks, bang, shotgun in the face. Switch to SAR. I get hit with the AK, and I go, bam, 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 headshot. I kill the second guy, right? Then a third guy comes, AKs me. But dude, I literally went dead to the first two. It was impressive. I clipped it. I honestly, I'm looking forward to watching that clip. I want to see it because it happened so quick. I was like, oh, like in my mind, I was so close to just 1v3ing guys inside of a base. Like that's the type of like clip when I watch, I'm like, that's nasty. I was so close. You know what I mean? If I just like that, if I just, it's just in my mind, it was like that's a viral clip right there. Speaking of viral clips, dude, that silly night incident clip that I did, that joke. You know what it's at right now? 75,000 views right now. With like thousands of likes and stuff like that. 75K. That was just on the night incident, the pee bed joke. Me making jokes about the pee bed. Dude, I'm gonna be making so many more jokes about skins. You're gonna be seeing so many little clips about like skins. I'm gonna be finding like the best ones to be making jokes about them because that's like crazy. I actually noticed that too. I tend to get a lot of views on my whenever I go in depth into some of the skins. I know. That's just the one I like the most, so I have it pinned. That one's at 35K. I have a couple in there that are like 50. Like if you went through all my stuff, there's a couple that went like semi-viral. Like I said, like 50,000, 60,000. There's a couple, and then there's a bunch that are in the 10 and 20s. So I've done pretty good sometimes. You know what I mean? It just depends. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Is that crazy? Right? How sometimes weird ones get nuts. You know what I mean? I couldn't believe it. And again, at least it was me like making a joke though, and it was funny. It was legit. Like I was like, I was joking about like whoever made the skin. Like it's kind of funny. I was like, who was thinking, man, we need that pee bed, dog. Like we need this urine bed immediately. It was like it's kind of funny. I get it. But I wasn't even like I was saying that legitimately. Like I was literally just speaking real. So I was like, that's what I'm just gonna do for more often. I'm just gonna speak real. Nice. What did you repost? Do you mean? Like repost stuff, or did you create them? Because I have noticed there's a lot of people that have a lot of repost ones that have huge numbers because of repost, but I don't. Everything is like my account. That's why my account does pretty good and stuff because every single piece of content is all me. I would say 1% of it isn't. You know what I mean? Like I repost once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is just me doing my thing. You know what I mean? And making my content. I got you. Rust related or just like whatever related. Yeah, let's go upstairs real quick before I head off. I'll show you guys some of this last little the loot that we got from. Man, now I really regret not immediately going to the open sea. Gosh. Well, no, I don't regret it because that was a failed raid, sure, but it was a fun raid because it was quick. We didn't do anything wrong. Like you know what I mean? We played that almost perfectly. We just happened to be raiding right near other people raiding, and they just happened to be bigger than us. It was 3 guys with AKs. I'm just wondering if I wonder if that wouldn't have went any. I'm just wondering how I could have changed that. The cheater guy. We might have hit his base. You're right, but the thing is, we didn't get his TC. We didn't get his core. Which means we didn't get his guns. And honestly, I don't even know if it's him. I got about 5K hours. With the AFK hours included. You know what I mean? Everybody has a lot of AFK hours, including myself. I always mention that because I know. I mean, I have lots of AFK hours, without a doubt. Oh, actually, I think it costs too much. I want to make one of the full metal suits soon too. I want to start practicing with these. I want to just start practicing using them, just getting used to the slowness, getting used to the eye. You know what I mean? Because it's covered. Dude, the heavy plate, not the jacket, but the helmet. Where is it? It's beast. But it gives this crazy eye. Where is it? Don't I have it? Oh, it's right here. Wait, no, that's the jacket. There's that. Did I not unlock the helmet? Oh, it's right here. I'm just being crazy, guys. So, yeah, it has this crazy vision where it's like, boop, it blocks you completely. You know what I mean? But, dude, 90% projectile. 90%. It's so good. You literally can just soak multiple headshots. Like, it's so crazy. It's so powerful. I want to figure out a way I wanna bring back that like what was it the heavy armor raider guys, the horse lords. You know, I want to bring it back some sort of strategy that people don't use. You know what I mean? Like maybe showing up at a raid and then once we're there, switching to heavy plate. You know what I mean? You know, I don't know. You know, obviously I'm just spitballing here and saying random stuff, but you know, something like that. So then once we're in there, you know, we're all standing there in heavy plate. So if people roll up, we're just like you know, or something. I don't know. You know, some funny stuff. Yes, man. That's crazy. I didn't know about that one. Yeah, that's craziness. Oh, yeah, it's definitely got to be patched now, because I would have heard about it or seen it. Yeah, it's got to be. But these are sweet. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. It's just such a crazy number. 75, 75. And that's with the, you know, clothing behind it. So it's basically, you know, you're basically looking at 90 across the board. It's like, whoa, like, that's insane. Oh, I forgot my cams are all messed up. Oh. Someone's there, you hear him? Hear someone jumping around? That's funny. I love how those guys just couldn't do it. They failed. Oh! I want to... Dude, I'm so... Okay. Remember me telling you guys about the guy cheating and it didn't make any sense? Dude, so the guy's over here, right? He's down here at the water and stuff, right? Way over here. Oh! Chaz, that's why you can only do the headpiece, right? Is that what it is? You can only wear the headpiece because you're right. You can only do hip fire, which is why people switch to the shotgun. That's what it is, right? That's why you basically become a shotgun fighter only. Or how about this? You do that kit and then you put metal shield in your hand and high caliber revolver with a laser. Ting 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 ting. Right? No, I want to start. Well, no, that's the fun of it. I want to. Plus, the thing is, imagine pulling that off and how cool you know, how cool you I mean, how you look, but how cool you like the content is and how just cool it is in general. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Imagine soaking. Plus, you can catch people off guard. You know, you turn a corner and they go, oh, let's say they got a 20, you know, 16. They're a SAR. You know, they go, pop, 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 pop. They shoot 5 shots real quick and you pull up the shield. Ting, 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 ting. They're like, oh, shoot. You pull it away. And then you start firing. They're like, oh, whoa. They start firing. And you end up soaking the rest of the things that hit you. And then you just finish them off because, you know, high caliber revolver, you only have to hit twice. I think 4 shots take out anybody. You know what I mean? I think 4 shots take out anybody. Yeah. It's cool, though. That's cool. Oh, but anyway, this is why I was talking about the cheating I thought was weird. This is just before I go. So over here, this is where I was standing, right, guys? I was behind here. Now, do you see this area? You see how it's completely blocked, right? It's completely blocked. Sure, there's a hole here, but there's nowhere you can shoot in from over here. Because, remember, there's the shore. There's only water. Look, there's water. And remember, that's like open sea area. So this is the shore here. You can see the rocks. So that means, and there was nowhere to stand. So the guy's over here. Right? Think about how far he is and the angle. I was here, ducked behind here, and it was hitting me every time I moved, even slightly. It didn't make any sense. He somehow was shooting right through here and hit me any time I was within that angle. Yeah, I'll go over there. I don't mind going over there because I got nothing to lose right now. Here, I'm going to put the metal away. But I'll show you before I go. Actually, I want to show you guys some loot before I go. Plus all the people that are like, I want to raid them. You can see what you wanna. You can see your possible prize right here. Okay, there's one of the scopes that we were talking about. There is one. Propulsion vehicle. M92 pistol. Okay, here's gear. Oh yeah, the metal suits I made. I forgot. I made not a bunch, but I made a couple of metal chest plates. I made a face mask. That's why. I guess it was probably a mistake. I got a little excited. Probably why we're a little short on the high quality metal right now, but it's not like having these is bad. You know what I mean? I wanted to have a couple of them. I wanted at least two sets of them, so I'm not like bummed about it, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let me... Alright, well, so it's not too bad there. These are just meds and stuff. Still not so bad. Here's my colors. That's... I don't know if you ever noticed, these are my colors. That's why I always use this. These, you know, I know most people have like a pants and hoodie combo that they always go with. This is mine. This is my standard. This is the Rust JT. I always wear this unless I'm just being silly. But whenever I'm going with my standard, this is my standard. Cause it's something I would wear in real life. Like if I owned that, I would rock that. I'd be wearing that right now, dog. You serious? Maybe not with maybe not the bracers, but just that green and gold. It's like gangster, right? Yeah. Yep. No, it would be like right now. What are you talking about? Like right now. Like when I was sleeping, like an hour from now. 4 in the day is, I don't know. I'll be waking up in like 4 hours. What are you talking about? You are wrong. You are wrong. That doesn't make any sense. Nope. I can't. I gotta wake up with my little guy. Once he's up, I'm up. And that's at like 8 or 9. So that means I'll sleep for 4 or 5. And that's it. And then I'll survive on that. Which is why sometimes I'm just tired. Which is why sometimes I come on and I'm like, I only got 2 hours left, guys. I can't go longer. Because I get tired. And even right now, I'm tired. You know? That's why I was like, if I was like, what do you mean, huh? I don't know what you mean by huh. I thought that was pretty clear. But yeah, no. So think about it. Okay, so we could make one. I have it blueprinted and stuff like that, and I'm tier 3, but we're short on metal. We're short on high quality metal, and we got somebody cheating, like literally using cheats, and he's been sniping, and like it's proven. It's not. This isn't like we're not just like guessing. It's a fact. We know it is. And he's just trying to grief me now. So I'm just kind of so I'm done going out that side of the base and looking for anything. Maybe tomorrow we'll head out and we'll try to get to that level. I also did pretty sweet play where I had a SAR and I almost took out 3 full kit AK guys when they tried to counter a raid I was raiding. But the 3rd guy got me. It was pretty nasty. I literally was just talking about a second ago. I'm actually looking forward to go look at that clip right now. I'm just kind of curious what if I could have gotten it if I switched. Like if I maybe if I had a 3rd shotgun on me. I'm not a 2nd shotgun on me. If I had a pump shotgun on me, that would have worked. Oh, and I always talk about why did I have the pump on me? That would have worked. Well, whatever. I can't go back in time. But anyway, I just did so well. But yeah, no, that's what happens, stuff. You know what I mean? The thing is, though, if it was a short stream, like today I did a little bit longer. Yeah, like I'm a little bit longer. And I started a little bit later. So I'll get the shorter time and it's a bummer and I'll be tired. Yes, it sucks. But that's what you got to do when you're a dad. So that's how life is. I'm tired dads. But sometimes, or a lot of times, like particularly tomorrow, most likely because it's so late, and the times that it's going to be so late, and when he wakes up, I'll probably have about 4 or 5. Instead of streaming during the day, I might take a nap with him. So if he's like, okay, he's going to sleep, I'll be like, okay, buddy, I'm going to sleep with you. And we'll both crash out and get about an hour nap. So depending, and usually he'll fall asleep on me anyway. I'll probably be holding him and he'll just crash out. So if we're like on the couch or something, I might be like, all right, cool, and just go to sleep with him, you know? So sometimes I take naps at the same time. So even though 4 hours seems short, I occasionally get that extra hour if I need it. Not always, but sometimes, you know? Which is why sometimes at night I'm not all that tired because of that, you know? So, but anyway, that's probably boring for some people, so I'm not gonna keep jabbering about my sleep schedule. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna roll out. I just wanted to make sure the doors were closed and everything was cleaned up. Hopefully I'm not getting griefed again tomorrow. Let me double check this. Actually, no, we'll be good. The upkeep time should be good, but let me block the screen real quick because I don't want to give up any I don't want to give up the exact time right now in case someone's going to try to work it out. Oh yeah, I forgot I have LRs and MP5s and stuff in there. So here, hold up. We got, oh my god, exactly one. All of that metal. Did you guys see all that metal? That was what, like 10, what was it? It's like 7K metal, 6K metal. All of that metal. You know what it bought me? 1 day. Isn't that crazy? 1 day. That is all it earned me. Isn't that crazy? No, I blocked it for a reason. We're back on now. I was blocking that. Cause, bro, you wanna know why? Okay. So, ever since, see, it's funny because that's why I was so glad I finally got to like understand. And I'm telling you that anyone who wants to understand, I'm telling you, watch or listen or watch whatever. You basically listen to it, even though it's watched on YouTube. But watch the Sir Winter video where he does like a little like it's like an interview or whatever on these two cheap people that cheat, and one says who they are and the other doesn't. But they give you like this whole overview on like what it does, how it works, and all this stuff. So now that I know that, I now can finally be like, oh, that's how they do this, and that's why. So basically, that answer is so much easier. Like a month ago or a couple days ago, before I saw this, like these videos, I would have said the same thing, but like, how? But now it makes so much sense because how the cheats work. The cheats work where even in like if you want to counter cheaters, apparently the best way to do that is keep some of your best stuff out of your hotbar, right? Because when they're roaming, that's what they see on the map. They see these little skeletons where people are, and then a little thing underneath that shows what you have. So it'll say if that person has an AK or whatever. So basically, that's why whenever you leave your base with like military or tier 3 weapons, all of a sudden it just seems like out of nowhere AK guys get you. You know what I'm saying? It's because that's when the cheaters are like their cheats are telling you there's a guy with an AK over there. So they come. That's why they come for your best stuff. That's why they always know. So that means the guy turned it on and went okay. Immediately just looked around the server at whatever base had stacks of guns and was either decayed or had nobody around. So think about it. Imagine if you could see through the walls and just see what the loot was in there. You know what I mean? Imagine that. It would take less than an hour to walk around to the perfect base. You either already know that it's decayed because you're just gonna like, oh cool, that one over there, let me go. Or okay, that one's full. We know, like let's say that base over there if we knew, okay, there's 50 AKs in there, we would be like, all right, let's spend the next hour booming that, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? It would take a couple hours and we'd have all the guns. Because we wouldn't have to spend all the time like we would do legit, raiding different bases and hoping for the best. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I only play premium service as well, but it doesn't save them all. You know what I mean? Plus this cat, it shows all they do is make new accounts. And if you have money, it doesn't matter. I mean, the dude even like basically taunted us because he showed up the first 3 days, he was grubbing us and was playing like a legit player, but he was terrible. He wasn't good. Remember, the guy was throwing the smoke bombs and missing the shots and like trying to fake. He was that guy. It's that guy. It was the sniper that was trying to pretend he was on the other team. So he was like playing like a grub. And then he tried to talk in the chat. And this is the other reason why I think he could see through walls. Because when we walked by his base that time, he realized it was me and us. And he was like, I wasn't even going to bother him. He was like, all of a sudden, he's like, hey, who's out there? What are you doing? And I know you can hear people walking by. But he, for no reason, he randomly was choosing to talk to us. Could have been anything. Most of the time, you want to be quiet when people are walking by. You know what I'm saying? It's smart. So he taunted us. He's like, oh, you guys are the people I'm grubbing. It's like, of course, he somehow knew that. But anyway, that's beside the point. So I was like, forget that. We're leveling this guy. Because he was grubbing us. And I watched him from the CCTV camera that I had. I watched him steal my horse. I was like, son of a gun. So I went, got my horse, and we raided his base and destroyed him. So that was the first 3 days. No loot, nothing going on, right? And we did talk in game. We did talk eventually. But the thing is, he wouldn't go away, and he wouldn't stop talking. He was getting like obsessed. It was weird. He wouldn't stop. So I eventually had to stop I had to shut it off so I couldn't hear him anymore, which was a bummer because then I couldn't hear it anyway. I'm assuming ESP, like thing that allows you to see through walls, aimbot, because his shots are too ridiculous. Long story short, after those days of having nothing, after we raided him and kind of basically, because first he spent the day after the raid just hanging out and trying to give me notes and stuff because I shut off the sound. He was trying to say something to him, but I ignored it. So then he got mad. The next day, all of a sudden, he's full kit. He never missing a shot. He was, literally just spraying from the middle of the woods, and he was hiding in trees in places that we were already on the way to. You know what I'm saying? So he's literally cheating, like utterly cheating, watching the stream, Steve sniping, and then using cheats to just shoot straight through the trees, never missing silent shots over and over again with guns that he just all of a sudden had overnight. And like I said, and now every time he's walking around with LRs and stuff like that, it's just nonsense. You know what I mean? What do you mean? No, I don't think so. Actually, that's a good point. Unless you're him, of course. Unless you're him right now. Which is like 50%. Which is still 50-50. 50, 40, 60. Leaning towards 60-40. Exactly. Well, that's it true. That's it true. I mean, that's true as well. Anyone can get loot fast even without all that information. That's what's kind of funny. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that necessarily really, like, matters. Like, I don't think the name thing really, like, came into play there. I mean, I hear what you're saying, but I don't think it actually mattered. What was I going to say? Oh, but anyway, again, this is me guessing. It just doesn't make any sense. It's just, and why is he all of a sudden good? Why did he become good in the game when he was completely crap? And he tried to raid me and failed from a fire trap? That sounds to me like a player that doesn't know how to play the game, but all of a sudden is good when he turns his cheats on. And sorry, this was the other thing, guys. He switched to another account. That was the main, like, that was the definite check mark. Oh, okay. He all of a sudden the next account was a different account with a name with a different number on it. I don't want to say his name. I don't give him any credit, but it was, Fartman, and then all of a sudden his new account was Fartman 2. With a new, I mean, it was basically going, hey, it was his cheating account. He switched to his cheating account. Yeah. It had to have been him, dude. Who else would? Who else would be wanting to raid me? The guy that's been sitting outside my base, all white, saying I want to raid you. You know what I mean? No, I'll have to check again. I'll go into. I didn't want to spend that much time. I didn't want to go that deep and get frustrated with it. But maybe I'll do that just to, like, wave away any worries, because maybe we'll get some more information there. I feel you. I just only have so much time. You know what I mean? And of course, sometimes it can just be, like, annoying too to have like a guy that sucks like that to, like, take my time even more. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I took a picture of it. No, I took a picture of his net number. I mean, I can put it in the chat again. I can read it off to you guys. But it was the other one, though. Now, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't think I have the second one. I forgot to take the second one. Here, I can give you the first one if you want, if you're curious. I can read it off real quick. Let me see. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, and this is his cheating one. This is his secondary. Yeah, and and then he's playing with another player who's cheating, and he has an impossible to, like, look up name. Not impossible, but you know what I mean. It's one of those, like, funky, weird Russian name things. You know. So it's just kind of cray. Just crazy. So anyway. Want them to think something's happening so they can go wander around now. Alright guys, I forgot what I was gonna do, but now whatever. It's too late. I'm tired anyway. Alright boys, I'll catch y'all tomorrow afternoon hopefully, but then again, because of the lateness tonight and the tiredness, I might be skipping that stream and just doing the night one. It's like a weird name. You know what I'm talking about. It's like AP6Y, and then that weird symbol K with the dot over it. You know what I mean? The funky Russian names. You know what I'm talking about. The funky Russian names that are written weird. That are, like, pretty sure it's a Russian name. Pretty sure. Yeah, well, I don't know what it is, man. It's blah blah blah. You know what I mean? It's like A-L or whatever, you know what I mean? That's funny. Well, that's funny. Well, I will catch you guys later. 'Cause I'm tired. Alright, my dudes. You guys have a good night. And
You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
Just kidding. Alright, Watermelon Man. I'll see you later, brother. You have a fine evening, fine morning, or whatever. No. Peace out, y'all. Peace out, Prest. Peace out, Gav. Peace out, Goat. Peace out, Logan. Coach. All that. No fridge for you, brother. strange that you've been following me the exact amount of time as Steph. By the way, and you guys are both in my chat right now. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Sketchballs. Later, Dan.